in. A voice like thunder, where do we begin? He's the spark, the pulse, the electric call. Guiding the chaos, he sees it all. Every shout's a story, every scream's a flame. A dance of fate in this endless game. The moments he weaves are sharp and tight. Present in the spotlight, lighting the night. Oh, Prebz, you're the fire, the heart of the stream. Turning the action into a vivid dream. Your voice cuts through like a beacon bright. Every play comes alive in your light. The cheers, the thrills, they follow your lead. You're the rhythm, the spark, the energy we need. But beware the curse, it's a caster's delight. Prebz in the spotlight, holding on tight. Through the clutch, the chaos, the rise and fall. He's the voice that carries it all, turning battles to watch with a fiery spin, taking the fans where the magic begins. Not a player, not a pawn, but the soul of the fight. A master of moments, a legend in flight. The echoes linger, the hype won't fade. With every match, a new story is made. Oh, Prebz, you're the fire, the heart of the stream. Turning the action into a vivid dream. Your voice cuts through like a beacon bright. Every play, your voice cuts through like a beacon bright.
Hello, hello.
Jo.
Hello, hello. Yo, yo. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yes, Prebz has gotten banned from streaming by his wife, so we are here to cover. Yeah, I mean, that means that there's gonna be some settings that aren't like 100%, so give us a shout out and then we'll fix it. I can't do anything about the Norwegian accent, but I have Greymark here, so hopefully he can like overcompensate, and then we're good. But yes, Ionized versus OG Tau in a bit. Okay, I can try and fix. Okay, try speaking now, Kellen.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
Okay, try speaking now, Kellen.
There we go, I can hear myself.
There we go. Okay. So what happened was when I copied the settings from Prebz, because he's not streaming today, we forgot to put in the audio capture for everything except the game. So let me just do that for all the other scenes as well.
Oh, for anything that was missed, I will be taking over from Prebz, the one you know, you love, the legend himself. I'm joined with Shogun, and I'm here to cast this game and this series, and hopefully a banger of a series we're in for today.
Yeah, I think it'll be a really good show. So yeah, looking forward to it. I'm just finishing the final touches on some settings here. Gray mark, turn up volume. Okay.
I will be doing my best to cast this game tonight, folks, but bear in mind I'm not the absolute legend that is Prebz, so don't expect some Eminem rap god. I'll just do my best. Thank you, Oxmal. Much appreciated. Thank you for the love in the chat. You've been in the chat 2 seconds, Shogun. You've broken it already.
Now I'm just adjusting some volume, so it's going a bit up and down. Just adjusting some volume, so it's going a bit up and down. There's some echo. Yeah, I know there's echo probes. It's because I have the stream open so I can hear. Freaking smart ass. Okay, try talking now, Callum.
Hello, test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2.
Okay, is that better, chat?
Let us know in the chat. Can you hear me okay? Do we need to go up? Do we need to go down? Do I need to eat the microphone? Up?
Kinda better, but low. Okay, I have you at 200% now. What sort of cracked settings do Prebz have?
I'll move the microphone a bit closer, see if that helps.
Okay, try now.
Hello, test 1 2 1 2. There we go.
Okay, you're at 400% by the way. But yeah.
Amazing. Right, just in time as well for the pick and ban phase.
Yes. Let's see.
See what you've been cooking for the draft then, Mr. Shogun.
You can't cage me for
We haven't set up the scene quite, but this works.
No problem at all. So, a Silas ban there, no surprise at all. As we know, chat, it's one of Bacon's favourites. He performs really well on the champion. It's one that has to be banned away from him. So, no surprises there. The Aurora ban. That's interesting.
Yeah, I believe that the top laner on Tao's side is Aurora main, or at least he has quite a few games I saw on the champion, so probably just looking to target ban a bit.
Not a problem.
And yet there we have it, a misfortune ban as well. Sansi in the bot lane's been performing really well on that champion. No surprises there either. But he's definitely got other picks available. Okay, we've also got an Ivan ban coming out. Do we have some Ivan players on Tao's side, Shogun?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe the jungler on Tao, and also I took a sneak peek at their OPGGs, and their bot lane plays a lot of hyper carries, so I believe it's just to kind of try and eliminate that, because the Kog'Maw is really strong now, since they upped the attack speed cap to 3.0 instead of 2.5. So that also means that other hyper carries like Varus and Vayne and yeah, stuff like that got an insane buff.
Yeah, I can imagine it would. I have saw in the upcoming patch notes, I think Kog'Maw's the first one getting nerfed. Oh, a Yone ban. And also a Mel ban coming in from Tao there, so pretty standard picks and bans so far. A lot of picks open though for both sides here.
Yeah, not quite sure about the Mel ban. I don't believe Ionized has played a lot of Mel, but she is still a very strong champion in the state she's in now. She's getting a couple of tweaks next patch, so might be just looking to ban her out because she's very OP and they're prioritizing the Corki on the side of Tao.
Yeah, Corki's still a very strong ADC in this current meta. And a Jinx coming out from Sansi here. I guess Jinx also benefiting from a lot of those buffs, Shogun, for the attack speed.
Yeah, not quite as much, because her passive already brought her over the attack speed cap. But, I mean, she's still better up until she gets the first reset, and then every single reset will give a slight more oomph to her kind of kit. So, yeah, just upping her damage quite a bit, but not like in the sense of Kog'Maw. So, Skarner,
Yeah.
still incredibly strong, one of the strongest junglers nowadays, along with like Wukong, so yeah, not really unexpected. And Galio as well.
And we have to love to see it. Bacon going for the Akali there. Do we get to see it? Is it going to be the Akali Shen?
It might be. I mean, if it is, we have just the song. But yeah, I think the Galio pick is really good into the Akali. It completely shuts down her laning phase, so it's very hard to snowball on an Akali if you're up against the Galio.
And the Wukong coming out there, a champ that you're very familiar with there, Shogun. You want to walk us through how that matchup works?
It's a very good counter to the Skarner, because you have the clones, you can dodge the Skarner ult, and also it's a very good re-engage. in the sense that if the Skarner gets a good ult off, then you can always jump in and disrupt the backline. So yeah, it's also very good at peeling, because you have double knockup, which is kind of insane. They should really just nerf it to 1, but yeah, it's a good counter to the Skarner. You can't quite beef with the Skarner early, but once you get level 6 and you get to the mid and late game, I believe he's very much stronger than Skarner, especially since you're itemizing for the cleaver as well, so you're kind of looking to cleave through the Skarner armor for your backline to do damage. Otherwise, the Skarner is like unkillable late game. So I think Tao is prioritizing the early game here with the strong bot pick and strong jungle and mid lane synergy.
And the following bans, we have a Darius ban and a Renekton ban from Ionized side. And then Rao and Emilio definitely targeting the bot lane of Ionized there, Tao. See what they've come up with. Oh, and there we have it. The Houston Volibear pick. We know how much of a menace this man can be on that champion, Shogun.
Indeed, we saw him last week completely 1v9ing, so if he gets a good match up top, then he should be able to just flat out carry the games. Ooh, the Gnar pick though, that's quite a good counter to it. Very slippery, very hard to get on a gauge off. Kind of have to burn the flash to get on him. So yeah, very brave picking the Volibear blind there. I mean, it is one of Osten's one-trick champions. Like, he has 2 champions that he just absolutely loves to spam in solo queue. So I'm pretty sure he's very familiar with the matchup.
Yeah, it's definitely a champion he's comfortable on as well. It's going to be a bit rough in the early levels, as you say, but as long as he holds his own and, you know, burns the flash before he engages, he should be pretty okay in that matchup in coming the late game. I don't know who wins out in the late game. I know both champions have the ability to be heavy hitters.
Yeah, once the Gnar goes Mega Gnar, then the Volibear should win out on every trade, but up until then, the Gnar has the potential to, like, outspace him. So, yeah, you shouldn't really be full HP versus the Gnar at that point. You should be a fair bit poked down. But yeah, what a meta this is. We have 5th pick supports on both teams, so yeah. Prioritizing their supports, that's something we love to see.
Yeah, as a fellow support main, I can't tell you how happy this makes me. And to see Mgoat on the Lulu there to champ, I've been spamming personally, so I'm quite excited to see this one. It works well with Jinx as well. Janna's going to keep everybody at bay with those tornadoes. That could be very annoying to play against, especially champions that want to go in for the backline.
Yeah, and while the team load in here, we can take a quick look at, like, the comps. What should we expect from these matchups? I think top lane, it goes in the favor of Gnar, at least early game. It's very hard to play into. On the jungle side, it's kind of even. The Skarner ganks are better, but on the brawler side, like, if you have a 2v2, then I believe the Wukong and Volibear will win out once they get level 6. But the danger is that they always have a Galio who can follow up with the ult. So I don't think Bacon will be able to do a lot mid lane there. Very hard matchup for him to kind of kill. But on the bot lane, I give the slight edge to Ionized, but it's kind of hard to say because you have Corki outtrades Jinx early, but then you have the Lulu, which is fairly good into the Janna. So I think it's quite an even lane, but I'll give a slight edge to Ionized there.
Okay, and the Akali pick there, Shogun, there's quite some beefy characters on Tao's side there with the Gnar, Skarner and Galio, and of course the Janna to Tornado and ult her back. How should Baker be playing this matchup?
I think there it comes down to taking out the high prior targets, because if you take out the Corki, then I don't see quite a lot of damage on the side of Tao. And also on Akali, you're kind of free to itemize however you want, so building Leandris isn't, like, terrible in this scenario. And then you have a fair bit of damage on the tanks as well, especially if you go Conqueror. So I think he'll be able to solve it. I just don't see him getting quite far ahead in the laning phase.
Yeah, I suppose the Galio as well, it's quite hard because with it getting extra magic resist from all sources, I believe it was. So it's going to be favour the Galio for the early trades, would you say?
Yeah, I believe so. Because the only thing you can do with Akali versus Galio is you have to poke with Q, and then you have to use your Shroud wisely and use the E to disengage. If you ever go in on the E, unless you poke them down, then it's you're very much gonna get out traded, I believe, because he'll just pop the taunt, pop the E, pop the Q and the passive, and then it's a guaranteed to land combo. While as on the Akali side, you have to outspace and move around quite a bit.
Yeah, no, agreed there. And a question from Oxamol, Shogun, while we have a few seconds left, can we get a vote going?
Certainly possible. I mean, don't we have mods for this?
Oh.
I know Prebz is in the chat, so he should be on mod duty.
Of course, he's hiding when you need him.
Prebz mods.
Oh, we get straight into a pause.
Exciting stuff here right off the bat.
And you may need to translate for the chat, but more importantly me, because unfortunately it's a language I'm not familiar with.
You can take a guess. What do you think they wrote?
Yeah, I can guess from the first word where they've gone.
Yeah, okay. The next.
But I'm going to assume someone's gone to the toilet.
Yes. 10 points to Greymark.
Thank you, Bear, in chat there for the assistance.
And then we have the famous spectator lag after pauses.
Lovely. What an interesting game so far, folks.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not streaming to you, are I? There we go.
I'm also in the game, so I can see what they're seeing.
Yep. Aight.
Looks like pretty standard stuff so far. No early game shenanigans.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
This one's going to take a little bit of poke there from the Nye's. Got to be careful of that the early game. Red on his OTP.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, just a safe start there. Both teams looking to 5 points.
So it looks like we've got Ionized that are going to be starting bot, pathing to top, whereas on the opposite side from our side, they're going from top to bot. So should we be waiting for an early gank there from the Skarner, do you reckon, Shogun?
We might be looking at a 3-camp gank, yeah. With the Skarner, it's very easy to gank on the side of top here. Oh, we see Ionized. Yeah, this is the Lulu lane. He has so much poke versus Diana early, so definitely wanna abuse that. Yeah, as I was saying, the Skarner, you can jump over this wall really easily with your E and kind of cheese some ganks in. Skarner, Wukong, I guess Zac as well. You can kind of cheese it. There's a certain sweet spot you can get to. It's not quite as easy on Wukong, but it's very easy on the likes of Skarner and Zac. So should be, but he's crossing to bot here, so I think they want to prioritize getting the bot lane ahead. Yeah, we see Bacon doing his best to poke out the Galio here.
And also the top lane's going to be struggling for these early levels as suspected. The Nard's got the push there, so going to have to be careful. But he should be relatively happy to farm up under tower for now. Bacon, no. He's looking for something.
Yeah, we see both junglers just opting for full clear for now.
Oh, Bacon. He's going to have to be careful. He's going to go back in there. He's going to get the kill. All the flash from the Galio and an easy takedown by Bacon now in the mid lane there.
Well played. And now we see the Skarner gang coming in here.
Sansa's going to have to be careful. Yeah, has to use the flash. The heal also burnt now in the bot lane to keep the ADC alive. But they're having to flash out to safety as well. So some early action across the board here, Shogun.
Yeah, we see the Wukong opted to back full clear and then go into Scuttle, whereas the Skarner, he backed, he didn't back quite yet, or the Wukong hasn't backed either, never mind, he just stayed on the map and yeah. Skarner looking for a repeat gank here, but this bot lane should be backing, yeah, that would be very silly of him to do, because his top side is about to spawn, so most likely he would lose everything top. But yeah, got some good vision on from Ionized there. Don't quite know what's going on.
Well played from Bacon.
Yeah, Bacon's getting called up here as well. They should be looking to invade. Yeah, get spotted out though. I think they know. They saw the Akali move and yeah, now they see the Wukong. The Gnar is coming down.
Oh, so we're going to have a fight in the river there. Wukong sunning them up. Volibear there should be very tanky with his shield so far. Bacon joining. Bacon might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's got to be careful. He's just going to dance his way out to safety. Use the E to get out. Perfect. And yeah, nothing gained. Nothing too much lost there in the top lane river there, Shogun.
No, very scary though. The Gnar was about to become Mega, so I think that's why they called it off. Otherwise, it would have been a fine play.
Oh, and us in the top lane's got to be careful here. 2v1.
Yeah, it should be fairly safe to walk it out here. Can you show name tags instead of champ names? Yes, sir. If I can find the settings. Sure.
Bacon also in the mid lane getting the first kill there, so that's really good, especially against the Galio. We see the Galio's up in a little bit of farm, so that equals it out quite nicely.
I have no clue where we find it.
Bacon in the mid lane there, showing that he's not afraid to be a bit aggressive into a potential counter matchup there. Definitely feeling very comfortable in this Akali. Oh, great trade from us in the top lane there. Oh, he's going to ult in. Nothing much more is going to come of that.
Thanks to Bear Ironhide in the chat.
Bit of trading in the bot lane there, Santi taken below half HP. Should be fine just to farm it up though.
Yeah, Ionized, they have pressure for the grubs there. Skarner opting to path bot to try and gank with the Galio, but yeah, I don't see that happening. So I think Ionized is free to get the first voids, and that's put a bit of pressure onto Tau here.
He's going to have to be careful. Skarner coming in there. The Galio ult's coming on top of him to shield them. Unfortunately, Santa does fall. Fred's next to follow. And Yeah, 2-0 in the bot lane now. But meanwhile, on the opposite side, Ionized do manage to secure 3 grubs.
Yeah, well played by Tao. They're executing the comp perfectly for now. See, it's really hard to outplay that. They know that the Ionized bot lane doesn't have flash. They don't have their ults quite yet, so yeah. Very hard to just outplay a hard CC Galio, knock up taunt into Skarner. So
Yeah, it's always going to be hard playing to a Galio when they've got ult, because Galio's always normally going to get there first if he roams first. So there's something to watch out for.
yeah, and also Skarner is so tanky. Like if you have 950 gold after the first clear, and you buy the 2 ruby crystals, I don't think there's any champ in the game that's stronger than Skarner after first spec. Going for another repeat here.
Yeah, Skarner's going to get in the bot lane again. Takes hold of Prime Goat. He's running for his life. The heals popped in the bot lane, and unfortunately, Janna does get the kill. Aye, 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 as Prebz would say. Wukong's here to cover, I suppose, any potential tower dive, but he's going to walk in 2v1 here. He's going to pop the ult there to get onto the Janna. The flash burnt over the wall, but the Corki is left. But he should be relatively safe here to be able to fly out to safety.
Yeah, didn't even have to burn the flash on the Corki there.
It's taken so low.
Yeah.
Or
If
Bacon.
he cancelled that a bit earlier, then he could just fall back and they could do Drake.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Bacon's taken quite low there, so he's going to have to be careful. But the wave's coming into him now, so he should be able to collect a bit of farm before needing to reset. Oh, beautiful flash ult for Bacon to get out of that, but is it going to be enough? It's going to be enough. Lulu's also here to help. Oh, the ult as well. And Bacon does manage to get in with the help of Fred. Of course, Fred's taking the kill. He loves to learn to read, that guy. But no book currently. Skarner's also in the mid lane here. They're going to have to be careful, but they should be relatively okay to get out of this. Oh, Bacon though. Will he be okay to get out of this? He has no flash. He's going to have to be careful here. Oh, the Skarner will come there to suppress him. Shielded from Fred. Can he do enough to get there? Munchlax is also in the area to help out. Bacon does get out here. And the mid lane, that fight ends there. So all in all, not the worst. What a sequence of events there, Shogun. Do you want to walk us through that real quick?
Don't think there's much to say. I mean, Bacon played it perfectly. He used the Shroud, he waited as long as he could to regen and get the Lulu cooldowns back, and then they opted to try and make their escape. So yeah, well played. Yeah, we see Bacon really needed that because he was down like 15 CS, so about 2 waves, but now he's pretty much caught up.
He's doing really well in the mid lane matchup, Bacon here. He's playing with confidence. You can tell he likes his champion, the way he's the flash, the ult to get out of all danger. Managed to survive with the help of Engoat there, and Munchlax also in the area. So this is supposed to be a counter matchup. I think he's playing this really well so far.
Yeah, we see the next Void Grub spawn is about to be up here. We see Heartsteel completed on Skarner. That is, yeah, very, very strong. They're trying to sneak a Drake now. So they're actually opting to trade away 6 Void Grubs in the hopes of securing a Drake here.
I don't think Ionized are going to be moaning about that trade. They've prioritised Grubs quite often these last few matches. So it definitely seems to be their kind of playstyle that they give the Dragon for the Grubs. So there we see it, Skarner managing to grab the Dragon. And now we have Munchlax just about to finish the 6th scrub there. Those 6 scrubs, that's going to be huge for this comp, I think, Shogun. The pushing power.
Yeah, I think it depends a bit on the Volibear, how it goes in the side lane, but right now he's doing very well. He's keeping up in farm and XP, so I think Ionized should be pretty happy with that, yeah.
Oh, Munchlax manages to grab the crab there. Nard tried to steal it, but he wasn't having any of that. Munchlax managed to now grab the Trinity Force, so he should be in a bit more of a stronger position to fight. Items still yet to be completed across the board, but slowly coming to it. And I don't want to curse it, Jogan, but not too much action in this game so far. It's 13 minutes in, only 5 kills across the board.
Yeah, it's looking like quite an even, quiet game. I think it has the potential to go quite long. So, but I mean, it's gonna be a bit iffy for Ionized to siege against a comp like that, because Tau can just pull the trigger whenever they want with the Gnar, the Skarner, and the Galliol to follow up. But at the same time, you have a Jinx. Like, Jinx late game, I don't believe... If Tau can get to her, then sure, they might be able to take her off the map. But like, you have to go through the Volibear, through the Wukong, and then you have all the peel from the Lulu as well. So I believe it's gonna be very hard.
Got a fight ranking in the bot lane there. Sansi taken very low. The Skarner coming in there. You have to be careful. We're there with the ult to protect. Wukong in the area. The Galio is coming down now. They're going to have to be careful. Ionized to 4v3, but Bacon is coming in. Bacon's coming in hot. Fred running for his life there. Everyone in the fight. Janna taken extremely low, taken down. Sansi gets the kill, gets the reset. Can he take over this fight? Fred's running for his life. Left, right, left, right. Santi also taken low. Oh, he stays alive. Bacon manages to get another one. The Galio left alone there. Santi taken so low, managed to get the kill there. And a one fight for Ionized. But meanwhile, in the top lane, the Nard with a solo bolo on Uston there. And action across the board once again, Shogun.
Yeah, Ionized picking up 2 kills on the Jinx. I think they're more than happy with that. Of course, it's not ideal going for a trade on the other side of the map when there's a huge play happening bot. I think you should just try and sit back and kind of watch it, but yeah, because then the comps are getting flooded, and yeah, you might get a bit more hype than you would normally do in a 1v1.
As you mentioned, the 2 kills onto the Jinx, it's a great start from Sansa there, and well played from Ionized side there to keep each other alive. You see the Yuntile Wild Arrows now being completed for Sansi. That's going to make him a bit more stronger. And you see the Chevaliers for the movement speed on the Lulu. This is going to be one fast Jinx. Couple of resets and this Jinx is just going to take over the map. You see Dragon about to spawn in about a minute's time or so. Rift Herald is also up there. We're going for another fight in the bot lane now. The Skarner's coming in. Lulu managed to pot him up, but oh, and a great suppress. And Santi has nowhere to run. I'm going to just happen to run for his life. Bacon is coming in now. Is he going to take this in a 1v3? He is going to take it. See what he can get done here. Bacon's going to have to be careful. He executes the Corki though. Holy moly. A Carly damage there. Well played Bacon. Salvaging the bot lane play there. One for two there in the bot lane. Well played Ionized. Now we see also the Rift Herald also picked up for Munchlax there, so wins across the board there for the Ionized. Have to be, look at the top lane. Osterton's going to get run down here. He's got no mana. He's going to have to be careful. He's going to use the flash, but he's still going to get taken out by the Gnar there. A bit of an overextension by the Ionized top laner, Shogun. Bacon's, yeah, he's fine. You see this Gnar now sat 2-0 over the Volibear. This about 30 farm up or so. This Gnar is going to be looking scary and scarier. And Town managed to also pick up their second Drake of the game. It's also important to know that Ionized did manage to take down the mid turret tier 1, so that's going to open the map. But in the bot side, Ionized's tier 1 bot lane has also fallen. Yeah, a lot of action in the last few minutes there, Shogun. Do you want to walk us through any of it? Anything that surprised you? Anything that you think's good? Bad?
It's kind of expected. Like, we saw Tau putting a lot of pressure onto the bot lane like we thought they would. But I think Ionized came out ahead. So looking at the gold, Ionized is quite a bit ahead at this point. And yeah, but Tau does have the Drakes though. So you're kind of putting some pressure on Ionized there, saying that if we get the soul, then this game might be very scary. Yeah, I think what Ionized has to do now is stop the bleeding topside. And then keep hovering the Jinx and try and get her even further ahead. Oh, it might be a good pick here, but nah. Good tornado by Janna.
Yeah, that Janna tornado is going to disrupt Ionized's plans quite a lot there. The Wukong wants to dive into the back line, the Kali the same, so... it's a good pick, the Janna, keeping those... You should be able to keep the back line quite safe.
Yeah, it's perma CC there by the Gnar. A bit greedy going for Lucidity boots, I think, but yeah.
It was also very important to note that Ionized did manage to pick up the feet, so they will have access to the upgraded boots.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially on Jinx, those boots are quite insane late game.
Oh, Bacon now in the bot lane. Is he going to get it? Oh, the Galio with the outplay. Bacon, unfortunately, doesn't manage to get the kill there.
I think he wanted to go into range to kind of guarantee the Q, but yeah, very unlucky.
Yeah, we see the well-played shot there from Bacon. I don't think he was expecting that either. The Galio well played there from Tau, was mid laner.
Yeah, Bacon, he's always so polite. So we see Sansi's up 500 gold. Otherwise, the Gnar is quite a bit ahead. Wukong is up in gold. Akali is up in gold on Galio. So yeah, everything is looking fine except for the top side, on the side of Ionized.
Munchlax, so he's going to have to be careful. I don't think he wants his 1v1. Lulu coming in with the ult down, and maybe he has to kill him down, and he does. Wow, the 2v1 does pay off, and Munchlax manages to shut down the Gnar.
Yeah, good shot down there. That's exactly what they need. And now they're putting a Volibear against the Galio. I think that's the right choice. It's going to be a bit harder for the Galio to kill the Volibear than the Gnar. And also, I think the Akali has the slight edge in the side lane.
I don't think that's going to brawl it out in the top lane there for a little bit, but you see that Atacana's also spawned now, so both teams will be wanting prior over that. We'll have to see how that plays out. Bacon in the bot lane manages to get the tier 1 there, so that's also opens up another avenue for Ionized. We're looking in the mid lane now, the Scar now is coming in there. Sansi having to run for his life, taken so low with the barrier pop. The shields on the Lulu as well, keeping him alive. Bacon's going to go in there, 1v2 currently, misses the E, but he's on to the Skarner, ults over to the Corki. Can he get in there? Munchlax there with the kill, easy, and Skarner manages to get out for now. But we
Yeah,
do find that
on the top side as well, like Osten, he was diving the Galio, but then the Gnar TP came in and he actually managed to get away. So yeah, well played there. We see the bot play is still going, by the way.
yeah, the Fred's going in now a bit too deep, I think, but he managed to survive. The Galio ult does come in. Fred's going to have to run for his life there. Bacon is also so low. They managed to take out the Skarner. There's no one going to fall here. Wukong's still alive. Bacon's are low. Moonstruck's just get taken out, and I think Bacon is sure to follow. But can he do something here? No, he is taken out.
So close though. We saw Eimgoat, he was hovering back and forth, he really wanted to go in there. And also Sansi was so close in having his ult, but yeah, they opted to push and get the mid inhib tower instead, which opens up the map a bit more than a couple of kills would have been, so. We see the third Drake coming in. Ooh, so close there. He actually almost took a tower shot as well, the tower was honed in on him.
You see the dragon spawning now. Both teams will be looking to secure that. Moonstruck's just about to spawn. Bacon's up in about 8 seconds time.
Yeah, and Ionized, they're gonna be a bit late here. If they can play it slow, then I believe this Drake should absolutely be theirs. They have a TP up in the Volibear. The Gnar is backing right now, doesn't have TP, so he's forced to run. But yeah, we see Tower starting it. TP's coming in here.
And it looks like Ionized are going to take the fight here. We've got 4 members strong. So it's a 4v4 currently. Bacon is going to be first to get there before the Gnar. Some great poke coming out from Tower though. Bacon is going to go in now, straight into the middle of them.
Oh, and we have spectator lag. Nice.
Oh. Not in the middle of a fight.
I believe this could very well be the deciding fight of the game as well. So this is, yeah, very unlucky. But, I mean, happens. Can't do anything about it. You can hear the Gatling gun going off.
Yeah, I hope it's not last now.
We're back. There we go. Ionized securing the Drake. There's a bit of rubber band here. Gnar coming in on the side, but he's a mini Gnar, so he can't really do anything here.
Yeah, they managed to get them Bacon's ult out. 5 men still strong. They're going to turn for the Gnar, they're going to run. Skarner's also coming in there. Moonstruck's going a bit deep down his own. But Ursun's going in 1v, has to force the ult out. Gets taunted up. The Lulu ult comes out there, but unfortunately Ursun does fall. Moonstruck's also falls in the side. 2 for no fight so far in favour of the Tower there. This is not what Ionized wants. Bacon's running for his life in the side lane there. Jinx is desperately trying to get something, needs a reset to try and take over this fight, but unfortunately unable to get anything. Bacon meanwhile does manage to get out. But Sansi though, he tries to get the reset, goes a bit too deep, gets taken out there. That's not what Ionized wanted.
Yeah, I think your stream is a bit desynced compared to mine.
It might be a little bit, yes.
Yeah, it happens when the spectator lag kicks in. But yeah, we see Ionized, the gold lead is dead even now. They did manage to pick up the Drake, so at least they have one.
I think I might have managed to restabilize. Let me have a quick look at your stream, see where we are. Another delay. I think I managed to skip it a bit ahead of you there, but we're back to a little bug with the delay again.
Yeah, the spectator tool is not very good these days, unfortunately. Good thing is that it usually rubber bands back to where it stopped, so we don't like skip the whole fight like we saw. So, but yeah.
And we'll take a minute here, Shogun. Jinx now 2 items completed. Akali also 2 items completed. The Wukong as well. Volibear, so 2 items completed across the board here. We do see the Nar has got a significant farm advantage over the Volibear, sitting on 4-1-1. And the Galio's also sitting at 6-3-2 at the moment, so close across the board. Ino still hang on to the gold lead, but it's only 400 gold right now.
Yeah, they do have the late game with the Jinx though, so the Jinx will be outscaling the Corki at this point, but I think they are in for quite a long game now, because they have 1 Drake to 2, they have 6 Void Grubs, so if Ionized ever manages to win a fight, that's gonna be huge in their favor. Like, they might be able to end if the waves is in a decent state, if they're not pushed up into the base. Because I think that's what they have to go for at this point. Just scale a bit, pick a good fight, and then look to end the game off it. But yeah, unfortunate with the Spectator here.
Yeah, we're just a bit frozen in place currently. So we can see, as it looks like currently Ascent about to start sieging on the top tower. Bacon's just in the middle of recalling. To be careful, he could get stopped by the Gnar. No, Moonstrikes is in the air to help if needed, but... And also up and available, so I assume both teams will be wanting to play for that objective. But is the Atakan still up? I believe it is, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions, or do we just have to sit, wait, and hope and pray?
I mean, we can try and do a restart. I guess it's not much else to do. But yeah, if the Spectre bug is, or if the Spectre tool is completely bugged, then we won't be. The risk is that we won't be able to connect back to the game at all.
I will probably listen to your advice, see what you want to do. But at the end of the day, I'm going to blame Prebz for this. Look what happens.
Let's see if this fixed it. Nope, still stuck. Okay. We can try and reconnect. Let's risk it.
Do I just leave and reconnect?
Yes. Hey, and we're back. Okay. I guess a lot of stuff has happened. Let's see. Okay, brief summary. Osten has died some more. Ionized has taken mid inhib, so I guess they soft won a fight. Wukong 2.5 items, Garner 2.5 items, Galio 3.5. Okay, so the goal lead between the Akali and the Galio is evened out. Otherwise, Sansi is slightly held. Bacon, are you sure you want to pick this fight? He gets out.
I think I need to try and time my stream with yours again.
Yeah, I think so. We saw also that Taos picked up another Drake.
So you're 40. Okay, I've tried to sync as best as I can. So I might be a few seconds ahead, a few seconds behind, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we see Wukong has Cleaver now, so that's gonna be big in the next fight. If he's able to tag the Skarner, his armor will be completely shredded, and the Jinx with the Lordoms as well, we just eat through him, I believe. So yeah, I think it's up to Ionized. Can they collapse on the Gnar? Yeah.
Yeah, well done by us to take that fight.
Yeah, I think that the Gnar probably thought that, this guy is stupid, he's picked a fight with me and he's lost every time, and now he's gonna pick a fight again. But yeah, this time, Ionized team showing up for the top laner. Yeah, Ionized got Atakan as well.
Do we know who took the Baron?
Yes. There.
So Tao got the Baron.
Tao got one, and then maybe Ionized traded for Atakan.
So back into it now. Look, the Jinx is sitting at 3 items now. Akali also 3 items. Yeah, 3 items across the board. It's looking like so. Still pretty even. Tao does have the gold lead now, just shy. Well, just 1,000 gold now. So not too much in it there, Shogun.
No, unfortunately, when you reconnect to the game, you can't see what's happened prior to this. So, like, individual kills and who got the Barons and stuff, at least, like, who were part of the big fights, we can't see. But yeah, clear that Tao got the Baron, and Ionized traded for Atakan.
Next objective on the map will be Baron again, spawning relatively shortly, within a minute's time it looks like. So we'll have to see which team wants to prioritise that. I'd imagine both teams will want that Baron to help with a push. It does look like also that Ionized managed to siege mid and take the tier 3 turrets, leaving the inhib exposed. The tier 2 in the bot lane's also fallen, so that's also exposing their tier 3 turrets. Meanwhile, also from Tao's point of view, the tier 2 turret has fallen in the mid lane. The top tier one is also relatively low there, so tower stage, it's 6 towers to 4 in favour of Ionized. But yeah, we see both teams here gearing up for a Baron fight. Uston is in the bot lane, but he does have TP available if he's required. Now also in the bot lane to match, also has TP up, so potential for a 5v5 if any team wants to go for the Baron. It looks like they're not going to go for it just yet though. They're going to be happy enough pushing waves out. So I know it's in the mid lane here. Bacon's going to catch the top wave to get that pushing in. See Dragon also spawning in 33 seconds. It looks like Tower have got 3 dragons, so this would be their soul point. So I know, so probably going to want to fight that first. Not going to want to give away the soul that easy. It's going to be an ocean soul this game, so for both teams that's pretty huge, right Shogun?
Yeah, I believe so. I see Sansi is so close to finishing his 4th item. And that's when the Jinx really gets online, when you get 4 items there, especially when you have the Lord Dominates. But you see Sansi getting run down now. Where is his team?
Yeah, 1v3 Sansi's there to flash over the water. Skarner does follow though, he's going to get taken out unfortunately. His team's nowhere to be seen. Now also TPing into the fights as well as the Volibear, so it's going to be a 5v4 now if they want to take this, but I wouldn't really favour taking this. Ionized have lost a lot of the damage with the Jinx being dead. It's not an ideal situation before the dragon spawns.
Definitely not. You need someone there to cover the Jinx, so they can't just run her down like this. They have the Janna, so they can always get onto her if she's left alone like that.
And Tao just going to start the Drake here. It's going to go uncontested, so it's going to be Ocean Soul over to Tao there. And yeah, this team's going to be even more beefy than they were before. It's going to make it that much harder to take down.
Yeah, we see Tao, they might be rushing Baron here. Sansi is spawning soon, and they don't have the best Baron damage, but will he be able to get there?
Yeah, they've got a 5 minute now, so they're going to start this Baron off, and Sansi is running down now, but is he going to get there in time? Hopefully get there in time, but it's going down quite fast. Moonstruck is going to have to look for a steal potentially. We do see a fight kicking off there. Moonstruck goes in, but Skarner secures the Baron. Bacon's off to the side, very low there. Meanwhile, on the opposite side to 3v2, Sansi's trying to do the damage there. Ursun's peeling for as long as he can. Munchlax does fall on the opposite side there, but all eyes on Sansi. Can he be the difference maker? Volibear there, Lulu there, Galio's going to ult. Volibear's doing his best. Oh, the flash onto the Jinx. Ult counters that for there. Unfortunately, Volibear does fall on the side. It's a 2v4. I don't think they win this.
He's kiting.
The Skarner's going to put him into the wall there, and that's going to seal his fate. M goes left to try and run away. Bacon is going to come down to try and take down the Corki. Meanwhile, M goes going to try and escape here. But yeah, there's not much Bacon can do there. The Janna peels back to help him. And Fed's just left running for his life. The Galio's going to try and chase. Well, it's a super fast Lulu, so they might not catch him. The Janna is going to try and cut him off. We'll see what happens there. But unfortunately, not a good fight for Ionized, but...
They are wasting all the death timers, though, on the side of Ionized doing this. So I think the Ionized is quite happy with this. But yeah, Sansi managed to pick up Hurricane now. Like, imagine if he had Hurricane in that fight, he would be able to hit a lot more people than just one instead. I believe that might have made a huge difference, but yeah.
Yeah, the kiting on the Jinx was beautiful to see. It's just unfortunate that Ionized had fall. They did their best. We had Lulu shields. The Volibear was peeling as best they could, but unfortunately, at this stage of the game wasn't enough.
And also, the Wukong wasn't really there with the Black Cleaver either, so if he had, then Sansi would have been able to do a lot more damage as well. Oh, this is good. This is a good fight for Ionized to pick.
Yeah, it's going to look like it. Bacon is taking low. He's going to try and execute. Gallo coming out with the ult. The Zonya is popped. But Sansi is there to do the damage. So Wukong goes in. Reset for Jinx. Jinx is going to try and take over now.
Sansi's free hitting. He's free hitting.
He's free hitting. He's going to take over this fight. Akali comes in. Double kill over to the Jinx. Triple kill. And that's what you want, Shogun. Now the Lunar Hurricane completed, and you can see what a difference maker that is for the Jinx.
Yeah, that's 40-second death timers here on the side at least of Tau. So this is where 6 grubs comes in big. So can Ionized be able to run it down here and apply the Void Grub debuff to the towers and the inhibs? Because I believe if they do, then they might be looking to just end the game here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and set their eyes onto the first inhibitor. They take that then relatively quickly. It's just Corki and Janna left to weather the storm, but they're going to try to take their both turrets and they're going to end the game. Ionized going to take this first game here in the series, 1-0 to Ionized, and what a game we've just witnessed.
So much back and forth there. But yeah, as we saw, the 6 Void Grubs coming in clutch again. But yeah, I think it really summed up to Ionized was able to finally get 4 items on the Jinx and yeah, pick a good fight, because when you fight in the jungle here and the Skarner doesn't have his E up, like how are you ever getting to the Jinx when you have to walk through the Volibear, the Wukong, and the Lulu peel as well, because the Jinx is just able to free hit into a corridor, so it's such a good fight to pick.
Yeah, and you saw the difference between 2 back-to-back fights there, one without the Ruinous Hurricane and one with. Sansi just took over there, triple kill for the Jinx, ending the game 50k damage with 7, 6, and 7. So a really well played game from Ionized there, knowing where their power spikes are. Oh.
Yeah, Sansi damage pretty good here. Took a while. They got hard focus bot, so understandably it takes a while to get going then. But yeah, I think Ionized they traded objectives pretty well. They went for the Void Grubs over the Drakes because they realized they couldn't fight it. So yeah, and I'm guessing, since we got the Spectre bug, we wasn't able to see the Baron or the Otacon, but I'm guessing it wasn't an even trade. So yeah.
Yeah, and we're only one game into this series, Shogun, and I already have a lot more respect for Prebz. This is a lot harder than it looks. Right, so as we get prepared for game 2, and we look ahead, Shogun, what do you think should change? Anything that you would change? Because unfortunately you are with me today in the stream, so not there for the team to be able to go through the drafting. So what do you expect? Pretty much similar, or would you expect pivots?
I think Ionized might toss a ban onto the Gnar, because he was quite a problem in the side lane, because he got a bit lucky on the early kills, and after that you can't really do anything against him as Volibear. you can fight him when he's in Mega Gnar, but if you're any decent on Gnar, then you should be controlling your bar, so you don't want to enter Mega Gnar when it's not favorable to you. So I think that they might prioritize an Gnar ban, but I'm not quite sure, because I feel like a lot of the problem was decision making as well. But yeah, otherwise I think the comps were fine. The Gallia worked well into the Akali. Bacon wasn't really able to kind of pop off. So yeah, I'm quite excited to see what we're looking at for the next ban, to see if Tau prioritizes anything else. Like, what did they think were the issues this game? Was it just one unlucky fight, or was there consistent problems versus the comp?
Yeah, indeed. And on the opposite side there, Ionized, they're going to have to iron out a few kinks there. The Jinx got caught out mid lane there, should never have been there on their own. So those kind of plays can cost you the game, Shogun. So a few issues of their own they've got to fix, I think. All in all, we're in for an exciting series.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm eating.
That's fine, don't worry, no problem.
Yeah, let's get some music going while we wait.
We thought we were safe behind the waves, the minions standing a fragile barricade, but shadows dance and the chains are loose. It's him again.
If you fall off the chair at more, Shogun.
Nah, I almost yeeted my mic across the room.
No chance to breathe, no time to run. The anchor flies, blotting out the sun. Through the front lines, it comes for me, pulled to the depths of eternity. Every step's a trap, every breath's a fight. You're the storm beneath the twilight, a titan we can't overthrow. And I'm drowning, oh I'm drowning below. Dragged to the abyss, no way to resist. The hook that finds me through shadows and mist. Nautilus rising, an unkillable force. And then we're sinking with no recourse. Same goes
Don't forget to update the score in chat, or one of the mobs, please.
in our fall.
True.
Shogun, while we've got this little break, just to clarify, if Ionized win here, does that take them to, is it 3 wins?
It's a best of 3, but yeah, overall it's 3 wins then.
Nice. And that makes their survival in this Division 2 even more cemented, I reckon. How many more games do they have left in the season?
Right now we have 4 games after this one.
4 games, 4 more wins, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, true. Hopefully, but yeah, to be fair, we've fought against some of the best teams in the division already. So at least 2 of the teams we're playing against from now on we have beaten before. So it's not impossible. It's well within our reach.
Yeah, I have heard of one of those teams, your Saviors, I believe, a team you'd be familiar with. It had faced them twice last split. So it'd be interesting to see a repeat game. I myself am looking forward to that one.
Yeah, me too. I gotta fix a vote here.
To the abyss, no way to resist. The hook that finds me through shadows and mist. Nautilus rising, an unkillable force. And we're sinking, sinking with no recourse. Inco stands tall, unbreakable wall. Every team fight ends in our fall. So we wait for the storm with despair in our eyes, knowing one hope will seal our demise. A titan shadow, a crushing blow. Inco's Nautilus takes us below.
I swear, Oxmal has gone too ham with some of these songs, man.
I like them. I've been listening to them, but it's definitely going to inflate certain players' and goat's ego.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. See some Sansi fanboys in the chat.
Flying through the air, Blade Storm hits and they don't have a prayer. Oh, the heat is rising, feel the fight. We push ahead, no end in sight.
It's nice to see support for both teams in the chat now. I've been seeing the comments, so it's nice to see.
Oh, the heat is rising, feel the fight. We push ahead, no end in sight. From the shadows we take control. In this game we're on a roll. We're allies, can't hold us down. We move too fast, spinning around from the dark. We make our stand together, yeah, we own this land. We're allies, we shine so bright through the chaos. We're the light. From the void we twist, we bend. Victory calls and we ascend. Set flanks with Cypher, setting the stage. Traps and camps, keeping them caged. Jules is with Killjoy, ready to blast. Sure, it's locked down, they're falling fast. Oh, the heat is rising, feel the fight. We push ahead, no end in sight. From the shadows we take control.
Aight.
In this game we're on a roll.
Get your votes up.
Can't hold us down. We move
Here we go, ready for game 2. Let's start with the band phase. While we're doing that,
together, yeah, we own this
Yeah.
land. We're allies.
Silent
Silas
Bang coming in.
again.
Yep. Nothing unexpected there.
And I wonder if it's left open, does Bacon go back to the Akali? It was a good performance, so I think it was a strong performance. It's not the stomp that we normally like to see from Bacon, but it was definitely there in the team fights where it needs to be.
Yeah, and Aurora Band coming out again. I feel like it might be partly due to the fact that Tao's top laner plays it a lot, and also that maybe Ionized doesn't have an answer to it.
Yeah, and we've also got the Misfortune Band once again. Still stands as one of his best picks, so understandable why. And it's so strong in the current meta as well. But so far, looking at the same bands, do you reckon both teams just run it back?
Maybe, maybe.
You're scared. Good to know.
Oh, now we have it the Akali ban as well. So it looks like Tal thinking Akali was the problem in that team fight, maybe. Or maybe just trying to push Bacon deeper into his champ pool. And the Yone ban once more from Ionized. Corki once again being hovered by Tal. Performed well, the Corki. Was late game, it was a bit out of range and outgunned by the Jinx, but in the lane phase we saw what a potent pick that can be, so they're once again going to pick it up.
Yeah, it would be very boring if we had the exact same picks coming in now, but at least they banned the Akali, so we're forced to switch something up at least.
Yeah, and also Sanchez just going to pick up the Jinx once again. Piloted it well the first game, so excited to see what he can do on the second game as well. Once again, the Wukong looks like it's going to be picked up here for Ionized. Munchlax did perform well on the Wukong as well, disrupting the backline where he could be. Definitely a Fortum to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I swear, this jungle meta right now is so boring and competitive. It's either who's gonna pick the Maokai, who's gonna pick the Skarner, or who's gonna pick the Wukong, and that's like the only 3 champs people play.
Yeah, you got to be happy about that. You piloted the Wukong really well.
No, but it's a couple of years back. It used to be Sejuani and Gragas, so if you picked the Sejuani, then you would have to pick the Gragas to counter it, and then yeah, it's a very boring meta when there are certain picks that are so defined just because the fact that they hard counter the enemy picks or the at least the game plan of the enemy comp. So it's very predictable, but then at the same time you kind of have to pick it because it's so good. But yeah, we see the exact same comp coming out here.
But this time the Gnar is the blind pick in the top lane, so gives Uston the chance to answer that. Does he answer with the Volibear, do you think? Or do you reckon he goes something more, bit different?
I think Tao was fine playing into the Volibear. Oh, we see the Melio this time around. I think Ionized, they fear that they won't be able to pick up the Lulu as after the next ban phase. So yeah, I think it's a good choice. And also that opens up to counter either the mid or top, so.
See the Galio ban there from Ionized. Ornn ban. Does the Ornn perform well into no, or is that just a safe top lane in general?
I think Ornn it's a very stable champ. It's also one of Uston's most played. He doesn't necessarily do well into Gnar, but he outscales him in team fights later on. So it's a bit the same concept. Like you can't really snowball against Gnar on Ornn, but if you can sustain the laning phase, you will outscale through your passive and just you will out tank the Gnar, and also you have more knockups and utility in team fights. But for sure, he has a weaker laning phase.
I suppose also with a Jinx, it's definitely not something you're wanting to give over. Such a safe top laner that can just buff the Jinx.
Yeah, considering the fact that the gold value on the Ornn passive is probably one of the most broken in the game, you definitely don't want better item on the Jinx. Like imagine if they had Ornn items on Jinx and then they get the feat as well. That at that point it just becomes unplayable because the Jinx has like 2 extra items on her. Renekton pick here, so Uston is going for more comfort. And also in this matchup, he's able to fight back a lot more.
Yeah, I managed to speak to Uston about this as well when he was playing Renekton. I was like, whenever asking the question of how he performs on Renekton, he just said it's a lot of muscle memory. So it's definitely a comfort champ for him, I think. In the mid lane, the Ari's picked up for Tal there. Very mobile champ.
Yeah, and Ionized, they definitely need some AP here, I believe.
Oh, and a Pike support. That could be interesting. It's definitely going to be a mobile support, so I'm expecting a lot of ganks, so a lot of attention coming potentially Bacon's way here. Let's see what Bacon decides to counter with. Oh, Vigar, okay. Scaling Mage, quite safe. Can use it to E to make sure the RV, the Pike, can't get on him. I like it. Thoughts?
This time the Tau definitely has a big early to mid game comp, while as the Ionized side you have the Veigar scaling, you have the Jinx scaling, but then you also have the Wukong Renekton, so you have something to keep you in the game early to mid. So I think in the 3v3 skirmishes, I'll give the edge slightly to Ionized, but then the bot lane, it can snowball very fast. If the Corki and Pike gets going, then yeah, it might be disaster for the side of Ionized. So yeah, two very hard scaling champs and two early to mid game champs as well. So it's hard to tell. I think at this point it's very even who has the better comp, in my opinion. It's more how they proceed to use it, because you have a lot more zoning power on the side of Ionized. You have the Veigar Cage and the Jinx Trap, and you have the Wukong threat as well. I think the melee ult is huge into Skarnar to be able to cleanse the CC. So yeah, I think bot lane might actually decide the fate of this game, because Corki Pike, that's so much damage in the early game, but then the Pike kind of falls off later. So yeah, it's man, I can't really yeah, it's hard to judge.
Definitely looks like it's down to Ionized to weather this early storm then and scale up. The Ari also is a force to be reckoned with. They're going to have to be careful where they place the Jinx, because Ari can just assassinate late game with items. So yeah, I think I agree. The early game was going to be a little bit rough, but if they can weather it, they should be okay for the late. But let's see what happens.
Yes, also I set up a new vote in chat. I don't know if I have no clue how to set it up so you can actually vote with channel points, but yeah. If only we had a good mod, huh? If only Prebz. If only Prebz wasn't slacking.
Yeah, I can vote 30 at a time, 30 channel points at a time. I have 10,000. This is going to be a lot of clicks.
Okay, so it's working then. That's good.
Report poll. Yes.
Yeah, I think top lane, it might be a massacre. If the Renekton gets ahead, he can snowball, but it's a bit hard. At least the early levels I give to the Gnar. But once Renekton hits 3, if he gets a good trade there, he can win the lane of it. But then after that, it's gonna be hard to again kite the Mega Gnar or the Mini Gnar when he doesn't have the Mega form. So yeah, so it's gonna be fun. I think top lane is gonna be a very skill matchup.
Yeah, I see a comment in chat as well, Shogun. I think Ionized merch when?
Yeah, I mean, what you want, we have. Prebz can hook you up.
I think look at somebody in chat wants a Sansi body pillow. I don't know about that one, but
Alright, let's get into the game. And there we go. Yeah, I'm just delegating everything to Prebz now. So if you want merch, you want t-shirts, sweaters, cups, body pillows, just at Prebz on Discord or in chat.
Yeah, I'd take an Ionized hoodie. I'd wear that. So I'm definitely atting Prebz in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like once again it's going to opt for the 5-point start, covering entrance exits. No early game shenanigans happening here, I don't think.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, and the Milio change for the Lulu. I think the Milio will have a bit more assistance with the ult for the global cleanse is going to be huge, as you mentioned. So I kind of like it a bit better for the comp, and then we do know that Aimgo can pilot the Milio very well.
Has spawned.
All settings on medium. Yeah, if you have a shit computer like I do, then when you play, you want everything set to medium or low. Otherwise, you get lag spikes, and yeah, lag spikes loses games. So I'm sorry. I was hoping Prebz could sponsor a new computer.
Oh, some early game shenanigans there. Aimgo did see him coming, but still gets caught out there. Has the flash, but does unfortunately fall, and the Corky gets the first blood there.
Yeah, I think you're like 3 seconds ahead.
Oh, okay. I will come back a little bit. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, okay. Oh. Sorry, folks. I'll come with a spoiler warning next time. But yeah, first blood falling in the bot lane now. Aimgo did spot them out with the sweeper there, but still gets caught by the flash pike. Something that they should have been careful of. The pike in the early game was going to have so much urgency with the hooks. So they're going to have to be careful of that. And Summoner's burns both from Aimgo, heal and flash. Do see on the plus side though, the Corky also did commit the flash, and the flash ignite also committed from the pike. So Santi did get full summoners there with the advantage.
Yeah, Nar roamed all the way down here. So gave up quite a bit of pressure in the lane. But yeah, the wave is gonna fall back into him now, so... But yeah, 2 levels down on Renekton for now. He'll catch back up though.
Oh, and Aimgo once again caught out here. It looks like he's going to have to run now. Good Q to keep them away, but the pike is on the chase here. Santi also going to be taken low, but he's going to try and trade it back onto the Corky. Aimgo also does manage to get out. Coming back in there. The flash committed from Santi to make sure he doesn't die. Still could be taken out. Barrier popped also, but is the hook going to connect? Emilio also hooked. Santi falls. Fred also falls in the bot lane. Aye. This Corky is now 3-0.
Yeah, this was what we were talking about in Champ Select. Like, this is the Ionized biggest fear right here. Corky pike getting ahead. That's
It's just going to make the laning phase so much harder, Shogun.
Yeah, that's the one thing you don't want. So let's see if Ionized can make up for it on the top and mid side.
Oh, Urson going in for a trade there, but is that going to be favourable? I think he's going to have to commit the flash, or he's going to end up falling. Oh, the Gnar! Oh, still manages to make it work though. Gets the kill on Urson. And it's just all tower in the early game here. First the bot lane, now the top lane. It's not looking good for the early game. They're going to have to stem this bleeding.
Yeah, at this point we might be looking at a game 3 here. So yeah, look forward to Silver Scrapes.
Yeah, might have to get it queued up, ready to go.
But nah, Ionized, they still have a lot to play for in this game. They have the scaling comp, so if they're able to pull the game out for a bit, then I don't see them really losing out in the late game.
Well, Skarner also in the bot lane here. Sans is caught out once again. He's going to fall. He has no way to escape. He's going to try and push the wave out as much as he can before falling. Corki picking up yet another kill. A 4-0 Corki 5 minutes in. It's not what you want.
I did manage to push the wave at least, so yeah. Good job by him. It would have been a complete disaster if the wave ended up crashing as well. Let's see if Imgut can hold it or if the Cork is gonna deny it.
Yeah, it does look like in the jungle though, Moonslax has managed to gain a bit of a CS lead, not too much in it. Tower are going to look to take the first dragon of the game. We see Moonslax popping up to the grubs here. Oh, the top lane ball happening out here between Aston and Bearman here. Now we have it, the first dragon falls to Tau. Moonslax is going to respond. Or in the mid lane now, the Pike has roamed here, we know it's going to happen. Bacon with the early flash there to make sure the Skarner doesn't connect. Well played by him.
Yeah, now Usten is sitting on the ult here, so should have some pressure in this lane right now. Because we see, even though the Corki is 4-0, then Sans is still doing a good job to make sure he gets the waves at least, and I think that's what counts. Like if you fall behind in kills, it's not too bad, but if you fall behind in XP and in waves as well, then it's a complete disaster.
Oh, that's in the top lane now. He's got to pop the ult to try and survive here. Undertow stunning.
He wins this.
Yeah, he does. He will win this. Is he going to commit?
Unlucky. His E was on cooldown there. Yeah, at least he traded and he got the pressure off him at least. They could dive this. They should be looking to dive it for sure. But I guess maybe they thought that the Gnar had backed off completely.
Yeah, but we can see in this top lane, as you previously mentioned in game 1, I think it's the same aspects where the mini Gnar is always going to win out on the Renekton, but when it turns to Mega Gnar, that's when Renekton can pounce and deal the damage back. As we saw, he managed a good stun under tower. But yeah, doesn't manage to find the kill, but still in this.
Yeah, they know the Gnar doesn't have flash, so they should wait for him to get Mega Gnar here, and then they should absolutely go in. Because now you don't want to gank this now, because yeah, he has... If the Gnar has his E up, you can cancel it with the Wukong knock-up, but yeah.
Bacon in the mid lane there is going to fall. He's going to fall down the RV charm. Yeah, Bacon also falls there. Pike, as mentioned, he's going to be roaming quite a lot. Roams mid. Nice hook there, the score with the charm. Bacon does fall.
Yeah, good roam by the Pike here. And that's what you have the opportunity to do it when you're not on a Enchanter, because the Melio can't really out-roam the Pike, so good play by Tau. They recognize they have the prio bot and they are able to do it, because yeah, as we said, that Ionized is just looking to scale.
Yeah, oh, it's free in the bot lane. Melio has to commit, but oh, the Skarner suppresses both of them. Melio does fall first, and Jinx gets hooked back and is also going to fall again. Another double kill to the Corki, 6-0 now, just under 9 minutes in. They're still not managing to stem this bleeding here, and the Corki's just powering ahead.
Yeah, that Skarner ult, that was... How did that even land on Sansi? I thought for sure he was outside of the hitbox on that one. Because even, like, I saw he had flash and everything, so even he didn't think he would get hit.
Yeah, we see a lot of attention for Tau's bot lane here. The junglers in the bot is powering this Corki ahead.
Yeah, and rightfully so. We saw last game Ionized, they relied on the Jinx to carry, so and that's what he did in the last fight. He just completely was left untouched and yeah, outspaced and kited the entire enemy team. So. And
as the coach, Shogun, has the Pike caught you off guard? Were the team prepared for this, or do you reckon it's a bit of a curveball?
Ionized does know that they had played Pike in the tournament earlier, so they should be prepared for it to be picked, but yeah. I mean, you can only prepare so much for a pick, right, so...
Moonslax forced to cast the ult there. Oh, double cast by Cage as well. I don't think they have the damage to finish this one off. The Ari also hovering there, so they're forced to back off. But yeah, it's 2.5k gold lead now for Tau. They're playing the early game really well here. As you mentioned, they would have the early game comp. They've been playing this superbly. And they see the lane swap here now. They've put the Corki and Pike top lane and brought Nada into the bot lane. I think they're going to be playing for the second dubs here.
Yeah, I believe it's because at this point the Narc is fine laning 1v2, and also the Void Grub spawn on the top side, so you kind of want to move your most fed carries up there to pressure it and kind of deny it.
Yeah, we see here the Venexion's also going to struggle against the poker for Corki. Bacon in the mid lane now, he's going to have to be careful. Burns the flash, does get hooked and ignited by the Pike. But manages to make his way out. Pike doesn't manage to get the execute off, so Bacon does live. Yeah, this Pike is the menace that we knew he could be. They're going to commit for the Dragonfly though. Looks like the TP's coming in here. Tau managed to get it here, but Osten's here to join the party. Muzlax is 2v1. He's going to get taken down. Pike ulted. Venexion does ult to try and get the damage back. Managed to kill the Pike. Ari flashes out to safety. Sansa's going to have to be careful though. Doesn't have the damage decided to fight them all. But
They are in a 4v3 here, so this should be winnable.
It's winnable. Osten, beautiful flash to take the Gnar down.
Should not have flashed there. The Jinx rocket was gonna land for sure.
Ionized managed to get themselves on the board there. Venexia with the 2 kills though.
Yeah, should be able to put up a fight in the side lane now. Oh, here comes the Skarner gank again, maybe? If you can buy some time. Nope. Oh yeah, here comes the TP.
Corki just managed to get the top. Skarner does go in now. Jinx and Milio here. Munchlax is pathing. It's looking to be a 3v2, but I don't know if they'll get it done. They're going to try though, they're going to commit. Munchlax gets the ult, double knock up. Goes again, the Jinx is still free here. I don't think she has the damage to do this currently though. Gonna have to be careful though, the Gnar is going to kill the Jinx. The heal is popped, running. The flash also committed. Oh, so close, but Sanji does fall. Milio is next to fall there. Munchlax is going to have to be careful. Manages to take down the Skarner, but gets stunned up and does get killed. Fred tries to make it out there, but unfortunately, Ari does get the kill, making it a double kill there. It's all falling apart in the early game for Ionized in game 2. 13 kills to 3. It's looking quite scary. They need to manage to weather the early game, and the late game would have been nice, but I don't know. I think the Tower have managed to power ahead and get a nice early game, so we're going to have to see what happens.
Yeah, went a bit too hard on the gank there, but
Bacon just gets executed under his tower there, not paying the respects that the Pike deserves. Yeah, it's just an absolute disaster in the early game for Ionized. They knew it was going to be rough, but well played for Tower. They've managed to power this through. We're looking just below 15 minutes now to almost a 6k gold lead for Tower here. They're in a really good position. And the last few fights have not gone in the way of Ionized's favour, Shogun. It's looking very rough for them right now.
yeah, I think what Ionized has to do now, they have to kind of just try and drag this game out as long as possible to get some more items and stacks onto the Veigar and the Jinx. You have some microphone issues.
Yeah, we have a pause.
Yeah, Eclipse finished on Renekton. A lot of burst damage. Also see the Triforce on the Wukong, so quite even with the Skarner there in gold. So I think the major goal lead is on the bot side.
Oh, do
Oh.
we have a... Yeah, we have a spectator
Another-
spot again.
Yeah. Prebz in the chat, can we stop picking Renekton? I mean, we won it last week, didn't we? Oh, we're back. Okay.
Bacon in the mid lane once again, gonna get hooked there. Skarner's also coming in. Bacon's gonna be taken down so low, and the Pike just executes him once more.
Spirits are calling.
Really running away with this now. No, Santi also hooked, gonna have to be careful there. Manages to get out. Yeah, and this Pike, he's just an absolute menace on this map. It's just everywhere he needs to be in the right time. And Santi's not having the jinx effect that he wants so far.
No, definitely not. He's keeping up in CS though. So I guess that's something at least.
Yeah, but we see the Cork is quite ahead in their first item built. Components also built, ready for the second item. Santi just finishing his wild arrows there. But I don't think... Looks like he's going to want to take this fight into the... Skarner, no, he's just going to leave. Oh, he's not, he's going to go straight back in, get suppressed. He's just going to get finished off. The army also there to execute. Oh, the damage though.
Burn bright.
Yeah, once again, it's just this time it's a 1-for-1 trade, so it's an even trade, but the pull for jungle, I think that's going to favour Tau quite heavily.
A chase then.
Oh, and Sansi's there, going to be careful. The arrow charm does go wide though. The melee also pops to make sure his ADC stays alive.
Yeah, a good sidestep there from Sansi. We see Bacon did manage to pick up one kill there, so he's kind of back in the game from that. Another
Dragon's
Drake.
coming.
Yeah, another Drake going over to Tau. They're stacking up like last game.
Yeah, it's put someone's soul points, and I believe that's going to be a mountain soul for this game, so that's not something they're going to want to give away willingly. With the Skarner and a Nara on the enemy side, that's going to make them so much more tankier.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to come back from this, but we have seen Ionized do it before, and like it happens very rarely, even in pro play, but it does happen. So yeah, never FF.
We do also see that Bacon's managed to complete his second item now, so he should be stacking along quite nicely. Currently on 160 stacks. So we've got the late game insurance, so it's not over, but it's definitely going to be a really uphill battle to bring this one back.
Definitely so. Tau's going for the Rift Herald. I think they want to close out this game as fast as possible, because eventually the Corki is going to fall off. So yeah, definitely want to crack those inhibs as soon as possible.
Yeah, they're just going to open the map up with this Herald, it's believed. In this game, it's the opposite effect here with Tau now also securing the feet, so they're going to get the upgraded boots. So the core kick, 2 items completed here. So strong in this mid game now. Bacon now is just going to get taken down by the RV. Tries to put the cage down, tries to return the damage, but I think the RV is just going to run him down eventually. He's going to delay as long as he can, but yeah, the RV does take him down now.
Yeah, it's quite a bit out without vision there. Popping
Yeah,
Rift in the top, the rotating top lane.
Yeah, like you said, that's going to want to crack out, open this base and finish this game as early as possible. Ionized, can they stem the bleeding? It's almost a 10k deficit now. It's so hard to come back from these. They're going to try their best. 20 minutes in, Tower just knocking on the gates. A ball's happening in the bot lane between the Renekton and the Nar, but the top lane. Milio's going to have to be careful, get to charm.
Here you go.
Good sizable amount of damage there, but that's going to back off for now. No need to overextend. It's going to reset. And yeah, Ari now sitting at 5-0, 2 items completed. It's a scary looking mid laner that Tower have got. Atakan also spawning now. Both teams going to look to set their eyes on that objective. But have a 5v5 here. They're going to have to be careful though. Santi does get hooked, managed to get out a sizable amount of damage from the Corki now onto the Milio, so they're going to have to be careful how they play this. Now I was also going to flank, and I was also going to pincer them. Ionized are just getting bullied off these objectives, they can't step up. Forced to ult there, the heartsteel damage is also insane. Oh, Santi does get hooked there, but manages to make it back to his team in safety. Skyler manages to get a good charm onto the Wukong, and it all kicks off here. Erston's also fallen already. Wukong tries to go in, just dies, and the whole of Ionized team just falls apart, execution after execution. Santi's left running for his life. Support also falls there, and Santi's just left alone to 1v5 this. I don't think he can, unfortunately. He's going to run for his life. And Tao with a good team fight there that's going to secure this second tower in the mid lane. And that ult just kicked off. I think, did someone get spied out there, Shogun? I didn't manage to catch the start of that.
No, I think Renekton flashed the Pike ult, which kind of set him up for a great queue into like 3 people. But yeah, for sure, when you're this far behind, I think you just kind of have to give it. And yeah, play for the late game, because sure, the outgun it's worth fighting for, but it's not at this point. You kind of just want to scale. You have 1.5 item on the Jinx now. When you get to 3-4 items, then you can really start to return the damage.
Yeah, it just seems like Renekton's one of those champions where you fall behind or the enemy team was so far ahead, it's just so hard to do anything. Santa's going to have to be careful. Emilio gets hooked, manages to take one for the team. It's going to be a 5v4 at the moment, but Ari is teleporting again. Skarner's just going to run them down, and they're going to have to be careful. The ult popped by us and then trying to go in 1v3. It manages to kill off the Pike though before falling. But Ionized members all so low. Once again, Santi's running for his life. They managed to take them, get Bacon, and he's going to get taken down just quickly. Managed to take out the Corki in return now, so 2 for 2 so far. But Ionized players, their health bars are so low, I don't think they can contest this objective.
Not a bad pick for Ionized there. Like, do we see if Tao has the damage to do this? I think it's gonna take extremely long. So yeah, they're opting to drop it. So I think going 2 kills there for Ionized, I think they're more than happy to. They stole the objective out as well. So yeah, I think if you're able to trade evenly when you're 10k gold behind, it's a good sign.
Yeah, 2v2 trade there. Definitely Ionized gonna be happy about that one, and they managed to pull it off, managed to get out as well. None of the kills managed to go into Sansi though, but I believe Bacon did manage to pick one up.
Yeah, that's true. Bacon's sitting on 2 kills now.
We're gonna have to be careful though. Corki now 3 items. He's just getting stronger and stronger. Skarner's just gonna get tanky and tankier, and we see Jinx picking up the second item. Opting to go for the Ruden's Hurricane for the second item this time. It looks like Tower just going to set their eyes straight back on to Atakan. It doesn't look like Ionized are in position to even try to contest this one, so this one's just going to fall.
Yeah, this is the Voracious outgun, so it gives you a GA buff, which teleports you back to base when you die. So yeah, quite a nice pickup. It allows you to pick a fight for free. And then, yeah, unless the enemy team has some crazy fed hyper carries, then you can always kind of respawn and be there in time at objectives.
Okay, it's now a 12k deficit now. Tao just pulling further and further ahead. I don't think Ionized are going to be given the time to try and scale here. They're going to try and stall the game out as best they can. Yeah, with the carries, you got Jinx 2 items, Veigar 2 items now. You're looking for, as you mentioned, 3-4 items before they can start taking over these team fights. The Baron's spawning now. I think Tao's going to set their eyes on it and start it off. I know, so I wonder why this is happening. They're aware now that's going to happen. Emilio's just going to be taken straight out of the fight there. Go trying to get a ward down, but just gets taken out. And I think with that, that's going to have to give the Baron. Like,
Time to show them the way.
oh, Sansi now all alone now. 3v1. Unfortunately, doesn't get out of this one. Pike takes the kill.
Yeah, a little repeat from last game there.
With the Baron buff now, it just looks like they're going to start sieging into Ionized's base. 26 minutes, the first inhib's about to fall. They're also going to take the top tower and the top inhib as well. Bot's also shortly to fall. But this is going to be the last fight. Ionized are going to put up some sort of defense, or it's just going to be game for them. But they're going to fight. It's going to be a 5v5. Santi has respawned in time. The Narc gets a 3-man ult. They managed to stun the Skarner out on the tower, getting a lot of damage. Santi's just going to be taken straight back out of the fight, gets hooked there. 2 towers fallen. Urston's going to try and do something. Unfortunately, he gets CC'd. Tries to dive onto the bot lane, but doesn't have the damage. And game 2 goes to tower just like that. And that, unfortunately, Shogun, was a bit of a domination.
Yeah, complete turnaround from the last game. So, yeah, well played by Tao. Gotta give it to him. The bot lane pressure was, yeah, pretty insane. And Ionized wasn't really able to compensate everywhere else on the map. So, yeah, nothing more to say, I guess. The Corki early game is pretty much unmatched in the bot meta right now. So if that lane is allowed to get ahead like they were, then they were just able to completely take over the game. They rotated their bot lane around, taking towers and objectives. So yeah, pretty like standard and methodical play by Tao.
Yeah, and complete tournament from game 1. Jinx unfortunately just wasn't able to play the game. The Pike was just everywhere it needs to be. Sansa got caught out a few too many times. The early game, the Corki just got a bit too fed, and unfortunately just wasn't Ionized's game 2. So we do go to game 3 though, Shogun. So you know what that means. We do indeed go to Silver Scrapes.
That is very true. Let's get it up on the screen here.
And while we wait for game 3, I'm just going to go and take a 2-minute breather. I'll be right back.
Right, we are back.
Hello. Game 3. Silver scrapes all on the line here.
Yes, indeed.
Can I also get an invite, please? Thanks.
Sure thing.
They're all gonna leave me else. And yeah, for game 3, Shogun, some changes need to be had, I think. What do you reckon to this draft? I don't think the same picks are going to work here.
No, I don't think the... I think they need to remove the Pike. I think he kind of took over the game. So yeah, if you kind of lock their bot line down into bot, then I think Ionized is fine to play the game. So maybe Imgoat is looking to play engage support here, or maybe they're happy to kind of prioritize the Lulu again, but put some more pressure on the bot lane with jungle. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, and Bacon taking off the Silas and the Akali didn't seem to have much of an impact. We saw what he was going for with the Veigar in the late game, but maybe something that has a bit more aggression in the early game as well as the late game for him.
Yeah, I think so. When you put all your eggs into the late game basket, then it's rough getting there for sure, because you have the top and jungle who wants to fight early and mid game objectives, and then you have the scaling bot and the scaling mid laner. So we saw Tau, they really took advantage of that. They contested every objective early. They were on Drakes on spawn and on Void Grubs on spawn. They rotated their bot lane up, so they were playing it so they could close out the game as early as possible.
Yeah, and it's definitely the Pike took over that for game 2 there for Tau. They definitely came prepared. They were hiding something from Ionized. So we'll have to see how they bounce back in game 3. Yeah, it looks like we're gearing up. I think everyone's just about ready to dive into the final game for today. What an honour it has been to stream these games with you guys today, and for my co-caster Shogun, thank you for having me today. Had to step in for the wonderful Prebz, but he will be back soon enough.
Yeah, I mean, I had to find someone, so I mean,
Yeah,
whatever works, right?
Okay,
No. Thanks for bringing some good old British competence to the stream.
British. Yeah, Prebz wants me to do the Scouse accents for next stream.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Better get some practice done.
I'll be coming to you for some coaching, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here we have both teams looking to be ready, so we'll be getting into the pick and ban phase now.
Yeah, and I must say, it would be really fun if both teams just completely switched it up, but I highly doubt it. But that's where I'm really a fan of the new fearless draft, where you're only allowed to pick same champ once during the entire match, or I guess the entire series.
Yeah, is that coming into effect? Will you guys be doing that?
Not gamer per se, but the tournament we're playing on, that's gamer. But we have done it in like custom games and custom tournaments, so.
Okay. It definitely would mean both teams would then need to prepare different strategies, and we wouldn't get the same boring jungle matchups. It wouldn't always be the same ones, especially if it goes to 3 games and all the powerhouse junglers have been taken. It would be interesting to see different junglers come in, see what works, what doesn't.
You're scared.
Yeah, we see some differences in the ban here. We see the Yone ban coming out. Ionized might be thinking something special for mid then.
The only ban also came out in game 2. It's pretty much the exact same bans apart from the Skarner ban now comes in. So maybe Ionized are thinking Skarner's the problem. Come on, they get out of chat. Thank you. Yeah, the Corki once again picked up for Tao here. They've been performing really well on it in game 1 and then game 2 especially, taking over with the Pike. That's... Oh, and it looks like Ionized are going to take a different approach, bringing out another hyper carry with Zaya.
Yeah, maybe Ionized is eyeing the Zaya Rakan here. Very strong lane. But I'm quite curious to see... Oh, the Shen. I mean, the Akali is banned, so we won't have that. But
No.
yeah, maybe they're looking to ban the Pike if it goes through here.
Yeah, but we see the Shen can be a flex pick, but we do expect this to go into Munstrax's hands. Can pilot it very well. On the opposite side, the Udyr now also coming in. That also can be a flex.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it's a flex. The jungler on OG Tao is known to be playing it, so yeah.
How does that matchup work, the Shen into the Udyr?
It's quite fine for the Shen's part. You can dodge all the autos and you have great damage and yeah, but you're not really looking to scrap 1v1 in the matchup. It's more you're very useful in team fights. Also with the Shen ult, they have an answer to the bot pressure that OG Tao has been putting out. And we see Tao they're picking the Rakan here away from Ionized.
Yeah, definitely denying Desire Rakan, but the Rao coming in, a good pick, and one Emgo definitely knows the pilot very well, so excited to see that. And as you mentioned, the Shen also coming in, that can help out with that bot lane, the pressure. And we see a Narban this time.
Yeah, and I'm very hyped for this I'm Goat on Rel. He's very good on the champion. He's performing incredibly well every time he gets picked. So yeah, I think they're looking to ban out the top side because I feel like Bacon can deal with whatever is mid as long as it's put on a playmaking champion. If you put up onto something like Orianna or Veigar, but the Orianna is taken away from him, so yeah, then you're kind of just a sitting duck waiting to scale and play around the team. But if you're on a playmaking champ like an Ahri or LeBlanc or a Zed or something like that, you can do so much more.
Yeah, see, I was thinking potentially an Orianna because of the Orianna-Vel combo. With that band away. Well, let's see what happens. The Darius ban also coming out for Ionized there. But it's nice to see different strengths coming out and different champs coming out this time from Ionized. Shen, Zaya, and also the Vel.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta say, as a caster as well, it's very boring when you have to call out the same champions and the same abilities 3 games in a row. So yeah, very much excited for this one.
You see a few hovers coming around for the... Oh.
He's threatening the Mel pick.
Yeah, and as you called it there, Shogun, the RE coming out for the playmaking potential from the mid lane. That'd be interesting to see how Bacon pilots that one. Giving Uston also the counter bit for top lane, so we'll see what he comes out with.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff open now. The Volibear is there, but since they didn't ban it on the last banning phase, I feel like Tau has the answer to it.
See what happens. We know there's a lot of champions open at Uston's got some comfortable picks under his sleeves, so he'll have no issues. Bjorn also open this time if he wants to go down that route.
Yeah, and I don't think he has them up the sleeve. I think he has them in the mustache.
Oh, true.
Austin has an amazing mustache, for those who doesn't know.
What a wonderful mustache it is. An Ezreal pick. Okay, is that... You might have to walk me through this one, Shogun. That's throwing me a bit off guard.
Yeah, it might be Ezreal top. It's incredibly safe. They might also look to put the Corki up top.
Oh, and Ursun's once again going to lock in the Volibear. Definitely feeling himself on that champ. We'll see what's going top here. If it's the... Oh, the Corki going to go top maybe.
Yeah, so on the one side you have the poke and the kiting comp. The only really hard engage that Tau has is the Rakan. While on the side of Ionized, you have the Volibear, you have the Shen, you have the Ahri, you have the Saya and Rel, the champs that just want to go in. And also Saya is very good at peeling for herself as well. So I feel like, yeah, this is going to be an exciting matchup because you have two comps that kind of excel at different aspects of the game, of playing it. So it all boils down to who can execute their strat the best. Because last game, it's more about who can pick the right engage with the Skarner versus the Wukong and dance around and yeah. But now it's two completely different playstyles that kind of crash together.
Once again though, Shogun, it's just looking like if it gets to the late game, it's going to be lack of frontline that's going to be Tau's undoing here. Like, I don't see how they're going to get through the Volibear, Shen and Rel late game when they're 3-4 items in. The Xayah also there, super safe, as you said, can peel for herself, but with the added support of every single person peeling, Xayah's just going to shred everyone.
Yeah, and at the same time, I feel like both teams have gone for comfort picks, because we see the Corki has been very comfort for Tau in the last couple of games. They also have played the Ezreal top several games in the tournament before, and in solo and flex queue. And yeah, also the Syndra and the Udra pick. So, and same can be said on the side of Ionized. I mean, we have two songs dedicated to both Osten and to the Shen. So yeah, very, very much comfort here on the Ionized team.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Bacon can do on this a playmaking champion. So that's also going to be influential. And as we all know, Goat on the Val is forced to be reckoned with. Out of nowhere, he'll just engage, and before you know it, it's a one-team fight. So I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah, what do you guys think in chat? Are we looking at the Ionized win, or is Tau gonna run away with the victory here?
I don't know. Put up a vote and we'll find out.
Yeah, I think Cass actually has, so...
And I'm really excited also to see Munchlax on the Shen once again. Dominant performance last split, and he's had some really good games to split with the Shen as well. The champion he knows well, ins and outs. So, yeah, it's going to be a banger this one. But we are set up for a banger of a game for you to close the series out today, Shogun.
Yeah, indeed. And I actually have the sheet here for the second division, so we can see what's cooking here. So we see that Tau is on 8th place, and Ionized currently is 7, and Tau is 3 and 5, and Ionized is I believe they're 4 and 4 or something. They're up 3 points, but if if Tau wins this game, they're even on points, and then it'll come down to a match diff, or how many maps either team won. So it's gonna be very, very exciting to see. It's definitely a big swing in whoever wins this game.
I think I'm again a few seconds ahead. Let's see if I can get that balanced out before the game starts.
Summoner's Rift.
Oh yeah, Tau is on 9th, yeah. Excuse my vision. Yeah, we see a standard Ionized invade coming in here. Tau poking their heads into the mid bush. They don't have vision on Ionized though. I think if Ionized is able to sneak up into the red and yeah, hover there and catch the Tau on the way back, I think that'll be huge. They're getting ready for the rel here, W. Oh, they're gonna spot them.
Yeah, they're looking for it. Invade.
Yeah, I think if they're a bit more patient there, then they can definitely make a catch. But at the same time, you gotta get Usten back to his lane.
And it does look like it's going to be the Corki going top lane into the Volibear. So we'll have to see how that plays out.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
cheesing
gonna get caught early.
Usten. Looking to cheese a bit. Oh, the Udyr is taking so low though.
The Udyr is going to start on the enemy red buff there. The Corki's going to try and help Leash a little bit. Usten meanwhile does have to base, so he's going to use a TP to get back into lane nice and early. So not too much loss for him.
Yeah, this makes it very awkward for the Udyr if he wants to go bot side like he's done the last 2 games, because now they're jungling diagonally, right? So Munchlax is free to take his entire bot side, and then he's actually the one in position for a bot gank.
Yeah, you gotta be careful that Ino's taking a bit of poke in the early game there, so you have to be careful. Oh, the level 2 is engaged from both sides there.
Yeah,
Stun comes out.
Both supports going in on the AD carry here.
And it's just that both teams taking so low, but the Val gets to engage. Both flashes committed from the Ezreal and the Rakan to get out. Munchlax does come in, dives into tower, does die and give her a first blood. Xayah returns fire with one of her own, but also falls to the tower shot, so 2 for 1 in the bot lane. Aye, not what they would have wanted, but at least they do get a kill in response, so it's not the end of everything.
Yeah, well played by the Rakan there. He managed to knock up the Shen, so the Shen wasn't able to immediately kill the Ezreal. So that was something at least, so yeah. Well traded by Tau.
Yeah, in the top lane it does look like Corki will be bullying Usten quite a bit in the early, so just got to be careful of that one. And he's quite safe to get out. He is going to try and fight though. He's going to take a lot of poke in response. He's going to have to flash here or he's going to die. Oh, well no, Corki just takes him out without the flash.
Yeah, not really respecting the damage output of the Corki early game.
Yeah, I don't think Usten was expecting that. Dying with the flash up like that.
Also, starting Doran's Ring against the ranged top laner is, yeah, not very ideal. Perhaps he was looking to out-sustain him, but yeah, I think you should opt for a Doran's Shield there instead.
Just see standard poking in the mid lane between the Syndra and the Ari. Khan gets a good double knock up there, but the Shen's in the area here. They got to be careful. Udyr is also coming in, so it's going to be a 3v3 if they try anything. Munchlax is going very deep though. He wants something to work here. Well, also getting a knock up there. Munchlax is going to be taken so low. Rakan goes back and gets a knock up. Munchlax is going to fall. Xayah's going to take one back in return. M-Goat's going in. You got to be careful though. But Rakan not going to fall. Xayah is going to fall if not careful. Xayah does fall in the end. And M-Goat's going to fall as well. So triple kill. Meanwhile, Arvi and Syndra both at Bacon with a good flash to get out of that. Is he going to take them? Rakan does come in. Baker manages to get one. Is he going to get two? Going to get two. The Ezreal does get another one. So an actual quadra kill for the Ezreal in the end. Action again in the bot lane very early on. Yeah, it seems like a little bit greedy on the side of Ionized there. They wanted to rescue the play, but I think they went a bit too deep there, Shogun.
Yeah, forcing a bit too hard. At least Bacon was able to roam down and kind of secure 2 kills, but yeah, should not be looking to play this aggro early, until you get the Shen ult at least.
And Ezreal now sat on 5-1 at the moment. Finally they do get a stun in the top lane, and Udy's going to have to be careful. Shen and Volibear will be able to kill him, but Udy was so fast. He's just going to speed on out of there.
Yeah, also the Rakan is here to answer as well. So Ionized, they were winning out on the small plays, but they kind of overextended and then it backfired. So I think if they back off after they get the favorable trade on the bot lane, then they're in a much stronger position to kind of push the advantage. But instead they opt to all in, and yeah, just once again it kind of backfires on them.
Yeah, but in the bot lane with Tao opting to go for the Ezreal, super safe in the 1v2, shouldn't be able to get locked down, giving the Rakan freedom to roam once again. So Bacon will have to play a bit more careful there, so he doesn't fall too far behind. He does have 2 kills to his name thanks to the bot lane, so that does help him out a lot. So far, just under 3k gold lead for Tao, but all to play for. Yeah, and this Corki's just going to be an absolute menace to us, and he's not going to be able to do much, unfortunately, until they can lock him down. He's going to have to poke. Range versus melee, we all know how that goes. It's not very nice.
Yeah, I believe if Osten played it a bit more passive until he had level 6, then I'm pretty sure he just ults in and wins it, but yeah, not able to do so, unfortunately. At least he did save his flash, so he is in a position where he could potentially all in right now.
Munchlax is also falling behind on farm a bit. The Udyr has been power farming, reached level 6 now, while Shen's still level 5. Shouldn't be too far from ticking over though, so the Shen ult coming in. That will be clutch for some of these plays.
Storm rages through me.
We're wanting a nice charm now on Udyr to stop any further advance. But having to be forced through his own jungle and can't return to lane. Oh, Udyr is just going to cut him off there, so Bacon's going to have to be careful. A nice double charm there, but a stun coming out. Forcing the ult from Bacon there.
Yeah, unlucky. Bacon was just taking a nice stroll through the jungle, and then suddenly he's forced to pop his ult.
Yeah, we do see Munchlax also ticking over to level 6 now, so that Shen ult is now available. Still a level down on his counterpart there, with Udyr being level 7. So we'll have to see how that ult's used and how it can turn the tide of these plays. You see the Ezreal getting a nice sizable CS lead as well. 5 kills to his name, 76 farm.
Yeah, they're opting for a lane gank here.
But I have to be careful. The Corki is so slippery, he just can just fly away if not timed perfectly. He's going to go for it though. Oh, the taunt does come in, followed by the Volibear stun. The E has been used, so there should be no escape, but the damage is coming out. The flash also committed, but Shen is there, and Munchlax secures the kill. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, the Ezreal just gets stunned, but Santi's taking the ever so low. He's going to have to be careful here. The Ricard does go in, forces the ult. The Shen ult coming out also to save his ADC. Belvedere, flashes everywhere. Oh, good double taunts from the Shen there to secure the kill. Santi gets a double kill there, the bot lane securing it back there. So, well played by the Ionized there, using the Shen ult. Double flash and the ult. Syndra executes the Ari there. Bacon playing on the edge a bit too deep down. Gets killed off by the Syndra.
Yeah, Bacon paying dearly for having to use his ult there earlier.
But well played by the bot lane now, playing with the Shen ult, securing themselves a double kill for the Xayah, getting her back in the game. 4-2 now. Essence we've completed. So she's back in the game now. She should be able to get back into lane and farm up a bit more, trade more aggressive. So that's going to be exactly what you want if you're in Ionized's shoes right now. Kills on that player.
Yeah, and a great flash into double taunt on the side of Munchlax as well. Really paying back for his earlier mistake.
Yeah, he pilots that champion so well. It's just insane to see. Like, he knows the ins and the outs, what he can and can't do. It's just beautiful. I would have liked to see the Akali teamed with it, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately.
Yeah, some crazy plays you can make with Akali Shen. The Akali just shrouds, and then the Shen channels ult, and the enemy team doesn't see it, so they think they're fighting in a Akali, and then suddenly you have two ninjas popping out of shroud.
Yeah, meanwhile though, while Munchlax has been with the ganks there, the Udyr is pulling away in farm, manages to score the first Drake for Tau, and now the first set of grubs as well. So Munchlax is paying for this with a bit of farm, but
yeah, at the same time, that's kind of what you expect when you play Udyr as well. You have to power farm, you're not exactly the best at ganking, so yeah.
well,
nice
Bacon
play.
on the top lane.
Yeah, he has ults here, this should be a guaranteed kill.
Yeah, the Corki tries to get out of the way there, but shut down. Well-timed roam from Bacon to help his top laner out, securing another kill for himself. 3-2 now on the Ari.
And now Tau is collapsing on the bot lane here. Ionized have to leave this.
Yeah, Goats shouldn't have stuck around for so long. He's going to try and do what he can now with the ult and dive in, but he's just going to give himself up to die. Sansi are also forced to use the cleanse on the Rakan ult, but he managed to get out. Goat paying for his sins there, sticking around a little bit too long, it looked like there, Shogun.
Yeah, at the same time, they didn't have vision either in try, so he had no idea they were coming, apart from that they were... Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, Udyr took a little bit too long there to get out and took an extra tower shot, vamped up and managed to get a kill. The Rakan now forcing the ult. Munchlax with another great play to secure another kill and keep his ADC alive. He's just going to chase the Ezreal down if he's not careful, but he's taking a lot of damage in return. He's going to have to get out, or else the Ezreal's just going to finish him off. Vel is here to help though. Ignite ticking. Ezreal should burn.
Time to show them the way.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane now, Bacon also taking ever so low, but managed to get out. Plays the game once across the board. It's really hard to keep up here, Shogun.
Yeah, it's just dives left and right, top and mid and everywhere. So, but I think Sansi played that incredibly well. Like the side steps he has on the Rakan W and the way he used his ult there. Also, incredibly good timing for Munchlax to arrive just as he did. So yeah, Ionized they were able to kind of get back into the game from that, I think. They're still down a bit of gold, but that's mostly due to objectives. Oh, and see the top lane.
The Shen ult coming out to save his top lane.
Yeah, and then Munchlax just getting a quick heartsteel stack here. Oh, Osten!
Also taken ever so low, the Ezreal hitting. Forced to retreat even further. Does manage to survive though.
Yeah, forced to give up the tower top here, but they should be in position for Drake.
Drake is spawning. Looks like Ionized will try and set their sights on it.
Yeah, optimally they should be running to Drake here because they know the Rakan and Corki was top, but now they're kind of allowing the Corki to buy and TP back.
He's going to TP. It's unfortunate they didn't have the team because that was a great predict from for the Ezreal Eda by Ngoat.
Spirits are calling.
I know they're going to have to be careful here. The Ezreal poke is just can be very potent at this stage of the game.
Yeah, Tawas, they have the Syndra on the side here. Ionized doesn't know until the Shen are now.
Uston does have TP though. They're going to have to be careful though. The damage. Oh, they found the Syndra though. Bacon. And looks like it's going to make it happen. Yeah, Shen gets the kill. The Ezreal's also there. Shen also now running for his life. Goat's here to try and back up his jungler. Unfortunately, does fall. Bacon does manage to get out, however. Gonna take him low by the ult. Goat running for his life. Zaya also taking solo, forced to ult. Rakan also in there. Huge flash predict there to manage to get out of there. Udyr taken solo. Goat's gonna try and take that one. Managed to secure that kill. Will get taken out, unfortunately, by the Corki in the end. But Sansi managing to stay alive there is huge play there. Bacon does fall in the end. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, the Udyr was just able to poke down Sansi to like 40% HP. Ionized opted to push out and get the top tower there because they did have the TP up with no ult onto the Volibear. So yeah, I think they didn't really want to fight there. Oh, we see the TP coming in now though. Oh, the steal from
Austin
Austin.
takes it! But he is going to be in a dire situation. Manages to get one that the Shen healers here to back him up.
Ultos up in
for the
2
Ezreal.
seconds.
They're
One.
going to go for the Ezreal. Ezreal forced to flash here to try and get some distance. Eating away, kiting his way out of here. Can he deal? Austin ulting there to get into the back line. Udyr also here. Shen so tanky, manages to take out one. But Udyr's turning up, manages to take down. Bacon's here to take the kill. He's got a few times with his ult. Can he manage to take down the Ezreal? Managed to take down the Ezreal, and Munchtax does stay alive in the end. So it's a 3-for-1 in the end in favour of Ionized.
And the
What a
Drake
play.
as well.
Yeah, it's not what you expect to see. TP stealing by the Volibear Drake. Austin is here to play this game.
Yeah, definitely fancying a payback from the earlier 2 games where you got a bit of bullied in the top lane.
It's lovely to see. You see the communication, the teamwork working out really well for Ionized here. So it's definitely another flip of the tables from game 2 to game 3, Shogun.
Yeah, now it's dead even in most lanes. Like we see, the Ezreal is the only one that's really far ahead. So yeah, but Munchlax a bit ahead in the jungle, and the top lane is mostly even. So yeah, it's anyone's game at this point.
But a bit different to last game, whereas the Zaya does have 5 kills to her name and can be a hyper carry, whereas the Ezreal is just going to be there for poke, not really known for a hyper carry. So the Zaya should win out late game. Bacon also having an impressive performance this game. There for 4 kills, 3 deaths and 2 assists. So he's playing really well where he needs to be. Yeah, and you can also see that Aimgoat's really comfortable on these engaged champion Shogun.
Yeah, definitely one of his stronger playstyles.
We do see Herald spawning now, both teams hovering over there. We do have Bacon in the bot lane going against Berman. Oh, Aimgoat. No, he's going to be fine now. Yeah. So I'm just going to set their eyes onto the Herald. They don't really want to fight, they just want the objective. It doesn't look like there's going to be much contesting from Ionized at this stage of the game.
Bacon's allowed to walk up and free hit this tower. Corki is gonna answer though. But yeah, at this point Bacon is really far ahead, sitting at 2 items there versus the 1.5 on the Corki.
Yeah, and he's having such a performance this game. He's exactly where his team needs to be. He's picked up a few kills. Was equal in lane as well, so it's really nice to see him having a game. And Ionized are in a good position so far for this game, but I think they must have had a talk with themselves after game 2 there, Shogun.
Yeah, it's also a more standard game than if you have a Rakan Ezreal bot lane, you kind of know what to expect. With the Pike, you have so many options. You can hard stomp the lane, and he's probably the best champion at roaming as well. Especially if you play Enchanter into Pike, then it's a very free lane for the Pike if he's ever allowed to get a hook or to get an engage off with his E. But if you play Pike into engage, then it's kind of the opposite, because then you're hoping for the squishy Pike to come into the Nautilus hook or the Rel W or whatever you have. Oh yeah, thanks chat, we'll get the objective timers on.
We do see Dragon spawning within a minute's time. Atakan has just now spawned, so both teams will be looking to play for those objectives, assumedly. And the Shen now in the jungle sitting on 2 items, so the Heartsteel completed, and the Titanic also to back that up.
Yeah, that is a very tanky Shen, and he actually has quite a lot of damage as well.
I don't think he wants to go in that deep though, not with no damage support around, but as you said, he's very tanky there, but takes a lot of poke. Bacon now, he's going to step into the Syndra. The Shen ult coming out to save, and Syndra's just walked too far. Well played by Ionized there. The Shen ult's come in clutch this game.
Yeah, Bacon should be looking to back now and then TP to rejoin the fight, or maybe he can heal up a bit of the bot wave, because he needs to rejoin the team here.
Santa's going to have to be careful now, trying to take the fights. Oh, good flash from the Corki there to keep it. Fred does go in a bit deep now, trying to get on there, but Volibear is here to answer. Harold also popped there to take down the turret there. They're going to have to be careful, Ionized. They may have overstayed their welcome with the tower falling. Shen is here, but it is a 2v1. There is no damage help for him, so fortunately he's going to get taken out of the fight there.
Yeah, Bacon's still going bot. I really think he should have backed here to rejoin his team.
Yeah, the Howard gets another crash there, taking the tier 3 turret very, very low, and actually gets taken there by Tony. And just with that play there, Tao also peel away with the golden 3k now. Dragon in their sights, they're going to take that one to bring up to the 2 dragons. And the Ezreal sitting on 11, 4 and 2 now. Tao's ADC having quite a series.
We see some BM in chat there, typing flash timers of the enemy team.
But Duty's just going to get taken down. Sansi there. He's on his own now. He's going to have to be careful. He's got no support. Urson is coming. Shen ult's not available. Sansi does get taken out there. A bit too deep. Just managed to get 1-for-1 trade. And we see everyone resetting now back onto the map. Atakan still is on the map available. Shenult is just coming off cooldown. Ionized do have the tools to be able to play this. Sansi just respawning now as well, back onto the map.
Yeah, they do have the Shen flash taunt, and they have flash onto the Ahri as well, so you have at least 2 members with sums up, but on the side of Tao, then you're suddenly looking at 3 members, and yeah, at least the Corki doesn't have flash, so if you get onto him, he'll be fairly easy to deal with.
Yeah, you can see that the Ezreal's now sitting on 3 items himself. Sansi's completed 2 items, got the BF sword and the cloak ready for the 3rd item. Potential, could that be an Infinity Edge if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, definitely he should be looking for that, because I think in this game you need some heavy damage. I would say Usten getting caught in the bot lane here.
Yeah, Usten's running for his life. They happen to own the Shen ult coming on top as well, but does get stopped. The Shen ult does get stopped, unfortunately. Fight also breaking the river, but Ionized players taken so low there. The Shen tries to make it happen with a 2v1. Does get taken down now. The Corki. Santi fighting for his life here, gets taken down. Bacon left standing, trying to salvage what he can for his team. Udyr flashing the wall, stunning, but Bacon is running for his life, trying to help, trying to do anything for his team, but he unfortunately gets taken down, and that will be Atakan for Tao.
Yeah, Osten unfortunately getting caught out there, and the Shen ult was not enough at this point in the game.
Aye, aye, aye. And it's not good. Ionized are looking so comfortable in this game. But Tao just take that gold lead to 6k now. Atakan taken again. It's the Voracious giving the team the Guardian Angel buff.
No, this is the Ruinous one.
Is it the Ruinous one? Is it? Sorry, my bad.
Isn't it? Or am I? I'm completely cooked. Yeah, okay. It is the Voracious one, you're right.
Oh, it is. Okay. I thought I was going to have to get glasses then.
Nah.
You scared me.
I'm the one who needs glasses, but yeah, they. It's worth mentioning they did fix it up a bit in the last patch. It was fairly unbalanced to be able to just immediately rejoin the fight, so it has a small stasis time now. So it's a bit better. It's more balanced, we should say.
Baron is up now, so both teams will be playing around that objective, you'd think. Both teams just trying to push at lanes, gain the control of the map. Yeah, and the Corky's 3 items strong. Got the components ready for his 4th item as well. Sorry, not the Corky, the Ezreal. Apologies.
We fight together. Time to show them the way.
Oh, Bacon now is going to get caught out there. The Ezreal and the Rakan, not where you want to be. Manages to pop there, but he is going to fall, unfortunately. It's going to be a 4v5 now. Talon's probably just going to look for the Baron here. They're going to throw a fight, but Corky is out of position here. Can they collapse in time? Oh. And Santi does get caught, but Val manages to get in there, get 1 kill and withdrawing. Santi is dishing out a lot of damage though. Can he get the support? Can he do it? Another one goes into the withdrawal. Santi still left surviving. Shen and Volibear in the back line against Syndra trying to fight. Udi is trying to flank them, but Fred is here again with the hero play to make one more player withdraw. And it is a 1-team fight in the end with only Bacon falling, but a lot of the Voracious buffs also being taken before the Baron fights. So that it will be huge when it comes to the Baron fight there.
Yeah, at least Ionized, they did cash in a bit of gold there, so yeah, even if they end up not getting a lot of objectives on it, they still catch up somewhat. And we saw Sansi, when he's allowed to free it there, he has 3.5 items now that, yeah, he can do a fair bit of damage.
Yeah, he's got quite a lot of damage here. Bacon also now TPing, both teams looking for the Dragon play. Udia taken just under 3/4 HP there. Udia backing off to heal on these Raptors there. So Ionized momentarily have control over the river. They are going to walk in and Santa's going to start hitting the Dragon.
Yeah, obviously tower, they're coming from both sides here.
Yeah, they're going to get pinned so they go in. The Rakan gets ulted in. Cleanse taken out from Volibear is in there. Ezreal ult goes wide, and it's a split fight, but no one has fallen just yet. Hook is in there. Shen's ult comes out, and they manage to get a kill. Urson does fall. Bacon also falls. Santi trying to do what he can for the team, trying to take everything. Shen also trying to peel for his ADC. But yeah, Shen is trying his best. Santi does get taken out on the backline by the Ezreal, and Shen is slow to follow. And it looks like Tower just going to make a beeline for the Baron.
Yeah, Sansi coming in clutch there with stealing the Drake, and also he was able to deal an insane amount of damage given the situation he was in.
Yeah, the fight does get split up. Unfortunately, they get taken out there, but it could have been a different fight if they would have been there. But they do manage to get the Dragon, like you're saying. Tower now straight onto the Baron. 3-man Baron, it's not going to be the fastest. And Emgo is on the way, but
he is there to steal. Rel has a fair bit of bonus damage towards the Barons here, but we see that Udyr has smites, he should not be missing this.
Usman's TP'd in now, he is coming in. TP's in, they're going to try for a fight 2v3 here. Urson is quite tanky, but Freddy's falling very fastly. Bacon here to join the fight, one gets taken down. Fred is taken down as well, and it's 2v3. They do get the Baron. Bacon with the hero play, Usman's going to sacrifice his life, but Bacon manages to take it down, the Baron down. So in the end, 2 for 1, but they also get the Baron for Ionized. And it seems like a misplay from Tal there. Could have been such a free Baron, but should they have started it with 3 players? But Shen also now looking for the core key for the 1v1.
Oh, spectator pause again.
Spectator pause. We do see Bacon coming up though. So stick around to see what happens.
Yeah, we see Prebz commentating a bit in the chat here. I think he's sitting at home, he's itching his palms right now. Just he wants to do the casting, but at the same time, his wife has banned him from streaming, so unlucky.
Yeah. Sorry, Prebz, I'm trying my best to fill your shoes, mate, but they are huge shoes to fill. I'll be glad when you're back.
Hey.
You're doing great. I'm happy to be here, Shogun, but...
There he is. Prebz, I'm itching like hell. Yeah, we know. Yeah, stream got stuck. It's a spectator issue. It's don't worry, it's not your PC, it's not our PC, it is a Riot Games.
Yeah, don't get used to it, Prebz. You'll be back for the next stream. Oh yeah, you're starting to see the inexperience, because I've never properly casted Shogun. I'm not able to keep up fully with these fights and call every single thing out. I don't know how like LEC casters do it. There's just so much happening and so little time to try and comment everything.
Yeah, looks like it's not, this time it's not starting up on its own, so we have to relaunch the client. Sometimes it just bugs out, and then it gets back like 2 seconds later, but yeah.
It's not wanting to let me in, I don't think.
Does not look like it here either. Okay. I guess we try and restart the client. Let's go to intermission in the meantime.
Yeah, I've tried relogging. It's still not wanting to let me in.
Okay. Yeah, we don't get to see the Baron power play, I guess. Let's see if we end every task connected to Riot Games, maybe. When we get in game again, I don't know, Ox. I'm sorry.
We're trying.
Some slight technical issues here. We are in contact with Riot Games. I mean, what I can do, I can do a code check. I can stream it from OPGG. If the client allows it. Let's see what OPGG says, because sometimes when the spectator goes down, the I guess the API can't register the game at OPGG either. So yeah, we are kind of locked out of the game at the moment. There we go. Maybe this will work. Yeah, I've killed all the league processes, Ox. But I'm gonna see if we can run it through OPGG. Because you can stream games directly using the client. But you stream it through OPGG.
It's letting me get back in.
Oh, are we back in? Oh, yeah, okay. Something's happening. I see our contacts as Riot Games are working full time.
The wheel is spinning.
Nice. Yeah, now I'm completely locked out from spectating. Okay. And my client is a bit screwed. It says I'm still spectating. Okay. We try this way. Oh, we're in loading.
Is this on League or is this on OPGG?
Did we do chat? It's running through the League clients. Oh, we're back in it, boys. Okay, chat. Objective timers on. We are back in it, boys. Let's see, Sansi's picked up a few kills. We have some Drakes going over here to Ionized, actually. The goal lead is kinda equalized at this point. Osten is getting big in the top lane. Sansi is getting poked very low here.
We've got Shadow popping out, fights just breaking up all over the place again.
Yeah, we're just diving towers for days here. Sansi is hitting, he's got one, he's got two. He's life stealing.
Three. Oh my god, he's fighting, he's doing it. I can't even keep up, I don't even know what the timers are or anything, so I can only call what I can see. Yeah, they managed to get a fight though. 3 members falling on tower side there. And Volibear and Shen doing some work here taunting, but that Udyr was so strong. Well, here comes Bacon. Bacon. Okay, and the Udyr does fall, the Corki does still survive.
I think you're a bit ahead of me here. Because I spawned in at, yeah, it's 39:40 now. We're gonna go a bit fast to catch up.
So
there we go. Oh, Bacon. Oh, barely not in time to block it. At least Ionized gets the Baron here. Might be able to pick up the Rakan for free. Syndra trying to flank. The Shen is keeping the backline busy. Syndra's getting locked down. She should be dead here. Okay, okay. So yeah, Ionized winning out huge there. They get the Baron, they get a couple of kills. The gold is actually tipped over in their favor now. And at this point you have full item Saya, who should be, if she's allowed to free hit, she should be taking over this game. Sure, you have the Corki, you have the Ezreal, but how do you get through the front line of Ionized there? You have a Rel, Volibear, you have the Shen with the W as well.
So you also need to note that Ionized also did manage to pick up the soul, so a lot has happened while we've been gone.
Yeah, Hextech Soul, not the best on the side of Ionized, but definitely helping.
I think I may have managed to sync it. I might just be like a second behind or ahead, but not too far. That the chat's not going to know what's going on.
Yeah, I see my cursor is broken, but we have to forgive Riot Games. Small indie company after all.
Yeah, but a lot's happened since it wasn't out of stream. Ionized have pulled this back really nicely. Maybe we should just stop watching and just let them win, eh?
Feels like, yeah, you think the caster curse is setting in?
It's looking that way, but in the meantime, Volibear now full build. Shen also full build. Well, pretty much full build across the board now. So these fights are just going to be starting and ending within seconds.
Yeah, Bacon keeping up pressure top. Volibear keeping up pressure bot lane here. Oh, it's a bit dangerous for him. He should be looking to get out. Maybe he can stall for time.
Volibear in a 2v1 now. It's not going to really end well for him. Oh, he's going to try and fight it now. He's got the support of his team. The Zaya and the Val now down here. They're going to take the red buff away. But Volibear does get out.
Bacon allowed to free hit in the top lane on the inhib maybe. We have Syndra covering mid. Munchlax keeping the wave pushed in. Baron buff, really rough to play against for Tau here.
Yeah, Bacon managed to take the inhib down. They're now going to try and siege onto the bot lane. But they are going to have to back up. It's a 4v3 at the moment, but Munchlax is there, trying to take down. The Khan does go in, but with the spell shot on Ari, he doesn't manage to knock up. The Shen is so tanky, and trying to throw a lot of things at him, but he's taking no damage. Bacon now also running from the Syndra. Meanwhile, still back in the bot lane. It's a 3v3 currently fighting. Dan's going to have to be careful. I don't think they're going to get too much more. They are going to back off currently. You see Bacon now backing. Munchlax pushing in another wave. And you reset back, and while we've been gone, it looks like Ionized have managed to swing the gold lead back to just over 1,000 gold in their favour. So I'll be launching my complaints to Riot for making us miss all that, but we continue.
Yeah, actually a bit sad about that. We won't be able to make the clips from the stream VOD because of that. If you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, feel free to do so. Some good shorts, some good casting. Better than mine, because we usually have preps here. But yeah, let's get back to the game. Sans is he's fearlessly pushing this bot lane here. Oh, it's forced to ult with the Rakan.
Yeah, forced to ult. Fred is taking a bit of damage there, but he has got a few items himself now, so he's going to be okay.
Yeah, they were fancying themselves a 3v5 at that point. Like, the Munchlax was free to push in the mid and take the inhib, and yeah. Bacon should be careful here. Nice sidestep.
He does have the ult though, so he should be able to get out. He's also got the flash up, so he's relatively safe. Shen's just so tanky, he's just going to go in. The Rakan's going to go in. Ult, 2-man knock up there. They got to be careful and play this slow. The Volibear is huge. Forces the ult. Val trying to protect. Shen ult also coming up. Bacon at the bot in the back line, trying to kill off the Udyr. Shen going in once more. Bacon does manage to kill off the Udyr. Bacon falls. Ino so low. Volibear having to flash out the way. Val trying to body block as much as he can. Corki does get the kill. Zaya gets one in return, but does get popped by the Ezreal in the end. And in the end, it's just Bacon and Uston left standing. Uston's having to run away, but they live to fight another day.
Yeah, 2 for 3 there. Ionized do end up pushing and getting the 2 inhibs on the top and mid side. Dragon's about to spawn. I think that will be probably the decider of this game. So yeah, Ionized, they're not gonna be in position for it with every member.
And Munchlax's now sitting at over 1,000 stacks on the Heartsteel. That's a tanky boy right there.
Yeah, ooh, Bacon. This could be a really good pick here.
Spirits are calling.
Oh, Bacon's looking for it, gets the charm, lands the kill, lands the damage. Can he get the kill? No, the Rakan comes in clutch there. Goes back in onto the Volibear. It is a 2v2 at the moment. It lands a charm onto the edge. Bacon's in a bit of trouble. Ult over the wall, so he'll be fine.
Yeah,
And
now the
Elder
Syndra
Dragon
is
just formed.
forced to back. She does have the TP though. She is going to be able to TP, but yeah, ideally Ionized, they want to play this a bit slow. They need their Shen. So they have a small window where they can try and do this Tau, but I don't think so.
Santi's now back in position as well, but Bacon's backing. He does have the TP though, so he'll be
Austin is TPing into the base. He's gonna say, fuck this, I'm ending it.
No, and Bacon also double TP into the base. It's left with three Ionized to try and get to the Dragon. Santi's doing his best. Feb does fall. Blue team get the Elder Dragon, so they got to be careful. Shen is tanky, but the Elder Dragon will kill him eventually. Santi fighting on all fronts, trying to kill one, but they're ending the game. And Ionized, they win the series. Ladies and gentlemen, take a sip from the copper plays, because you won't see shit like that again.
Some really good decisive calls from side of Ionized there. Just immediately as they see all 5 Tau on the Elder Drake, popping the double TP into the base due to the fact that they have the double inhibs down as well. They have the mid lane pushed. So yeah, good shot calling from Ionized there.
What a banger of a game that was. The double TP into the base. 3v5 on the Elder Dragon then. Yeah, they get the Elder Dragon, but what's an Elder Dragon going to do when they're in your base? And it was just absolutely well played. Shen was so tanky, holding him off base for so long. Santi with the damage, trying to do what he could, and Bacon and Huston just finished the game off. What a series. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see how they got back into the game, but wow. Wow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna log back into the client, see if we can get some stats from that game. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for us or for like the players in chat, feel free to ask. And then I believe we will pop into the players Discord and yeah, have a little chat.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Wow. What a game. What a series. Yeah, unfortunately, we had a bit of spectator lag, so we didn't get to capture everything that happened. The last game, though, just we came back, it had exploded out of nowhere. You guys were ahead, winning team fights, and yeah, really well played. How did you guys feel?
I hope you were spectator lagging in the second game.
No. We scored the whole of the second game, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know what? We lagged out of the entire last
Yeah.
game, so I doubt that we'll make it through the edit in the vlog.
Good.
So yep, unfortunate. But
Oh,
no,
the last
really.
game.
Yeah, the last game we had a spectator bug on the entire situation after Bacon and Osten popped in to steal Baron. So the entire Baron power play where you got back into the game, that was kind of scrapped.
You didn't see the Baron steal?
Yeah, we saw the steal, but then immediately after it
And that
bugged.
was the important thing.
Yeah, don't worry, we got it. But yeah, so can you guys explain, what did you do after you got Baron? How did you make it back into the game? Because when we reconnected, the gold lead was pretty equalized.
I have no idea.
We just pushed waves. I think we
Yeah,
can't
we-
do
we-
anything with the Baron.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we got
followed
top
waves and then we got turrets bot lane, I think.
Yeah, we got in top and turret mid.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Bacon and Ole played top mid really well, and then the three of us held it bot, just keeping them interested, I think.
Yeah, it just looked like a really hard game. So, number 2, we won't talk about the second game a lot because it was a bit of a rollover, but talk about the first and the third games a bit more. But still, Volibear, comfort champion for you. It was a bit of a rough matchup against ranged. How'd you feel?
No, like it's tough versus range, but at least I know like I go straight tank and then I do point and click, run at them. And then I can play bodyguard for Sansi, and I'm comfortable enough to just call out whatever during the fight, even if I'm behind.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, Sansi, you just popped off in those team fights. You just got to free hit him for quite a few of them. So, yeah, pretty good game for you. How'd you feel?
I felt good. I just felt like Saya was the pick for some reason.
Yeah,
This
you
game
looked,
Indeed.
you looked dominant on the Zaya from what we saw anyway, apart from the lags. Yeah, Ola, Shen, comfort pick for you.
Yeah, finally. I got it through.
It was just absolute domination. It looked like as soon as that level 6 hit, it would just look like a complete different game for you.
Yeah, let's not talk about pre-6, but the rest was good.
Let's talk about solo killing AD carries late game.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Bacon, some good games for you. The RV completely just popped off there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you happy with your performance?
Yeah, I did. I felt like my team just did listen to me. I called that I mean, I felt like I was heard in this game. This game and last game and the game after that. We just talked to each other and I told them to respect, like don't jump, and then I just split push. I mean, we won the game just because I got them to listen to me in the game. Really nice.
Yeah.
And good communication.
Yeah.
Good communication.
I feel like everyone talked well today. Or at least for the most part. We kept the talk going even when we were behind.
Yeah.
Nice.
Even though the second game we still talked.
Yeah,
I
the
think-
second game looked a bit rough.
Yeah, it's fine. We still believe we can win, even though we were 15 deaths behind. But yeah,
Yeah, I think it
I
really
feel like-
showed, even though you were 10k goal behind in the second game almost, you still were proactive on the map and looked for picks, like when you sat in the bush on the red side. And yeah, I think it looked like you guys had your mental in check and were
We did.
still focusing on how you could win the game.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, Fred, absolute monster performance on the Lulu, and the Val, absolute beast. How do you feel? You just looked like you needed to be exactly where you were at the times you needed to be, and just it was just insane to see.
I entered.
Oh god, here we go.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Literally, I entered.
Yeah, but you were there when you need to be. Like Sansi
Yeah,
was an absolute
don't
monster
mind.
because of you.
Sometimes. Game 1 I kinda left him a couple of times.
I was just last game was just perm asking Fred to go in.
Well, he was playing the champion for it. And yeah, it paid off in the end, but it's like communication was on point today, boys.
Yeah, when you have every single Shen ult in the game going on to the Saya as well, that kind of helps, I guess.
It used to on Øystein, Osten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a couple questions from the chat. From Oxamo, how does it feel being ex-Peke boys?
Classic, yeah.
And then Prebz, can Osten bench the croc?
Never.
How much does the croc weigh?
I mean, the croc is large. Let's say that
350 pounds.
the croc is large. It's not getting benched. That's for sure.
No, it was a good performance. I think it was just an unfortunate second game, but
That's on me. I drift draft. Happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable when you're used to having a coach doing a perfect draft to every game, then yeah, you kind of rely on that.
Imagine having a coach thinking he actually talks during draft.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
I'm just saying who told us to
just
slam the rel.
I just forgot about the pike. That's on me.
yeah, the Pike was a bit of a menace on the map there.
Yeah.
Every time I looked, Bacon was just getting absolutely smashed left, right, and centre.
Yeah,
But I was getting killed from level 1. No, I wasn't actually.
I got killed level 1.
You
man.
got killed level 1. True.
It was unlucky that happened, but we came back strong and for the game.
Yeah, definitely a performance. I thought for definite after the second game, mentals would have gone boom. I thought it was going to be a really hard third game, but pulled yourself together. As you guys said, communication was on point, so
Yeah, it was.
really well played.
Yeah, and we see with that win, that actually puts Ionized into the top 3
Yeah,
Wow.
it's huge.
Crazy one.
Big.
for now
Have-
at least.
Yeah, have they played yet the others?
Yeah, keep winning. You're gonna get your phone, Fred. How do you feel about that?
I don't think Alicia has
that's a
played
tough
yet.
one.
Do we get sponsored?
Alicia has played 3 games, my dude. We played
Yeah.
5.
Yep. Third place, boys. Third place.
Third place. Third place.
First place.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Take
8,
a
9.
screenshot of that, boys. Take a screenshot of that, boys. Third place.
Third place.
What is that?
We will go in first place. Relax. One day, inshallah.
One more question from Oxamo. Were you prepared for a top core key, or was that a surprise?
Big surprise.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was a big surprise. Like when we saw, like when we were at last pick, it was like, oh, well, I mean, we could just drain this with a tank, but we could just drain this with a Volibear tank.
Oh my god.
And then we have the point and click.
Yeah, notice how
Once again.
point and click had under half damage of the Corki. Still point and click 1.
I mean,
Why
I
is
am-
Shogun flashbanging us?
I am the #1 deadweight in second division. I had a 0.8 KDA this series.
Point click.
Number 1 deadweight.
Nice. We have a screenshot here from when we were first division, but unfortunately we were too good, so we got nerfed.
That
Ah,
is true.
Again,
Gamer made a mistake.
you guys didn't have me, that's fine.
True.
True.
Yeah, which is really well played, boys, and just keep it up. Communication's key. You can see when you were communicating, the team just comes together, and you just look really dominant today.
Thanks.
Okay,
All me.
Really
there's no
dominant.
way. There's no way. That's crazy.
What?
Did this boosting guy average least amount of death per game?
Huh?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the stats. He averages least amounts of deaths per game.
Easy.
Oh shit.
Reformed.
Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe everyone should follow suit of Uston and die less. You know.
Yo, Fredo, what the fuck's what's your KDA on about?
I
What
mean,
is this?
least deaths, least damage. We're not KDAing over here.
Austin is
I'm running it down.
He has most deaths.
I'm second game out playing bow style ADC.
So, if the ADC's got most deaths, what I'm hearing is support diff. Yeah.
True.
Oh man, I need to stack my books. Come on.
I didn't see a book once. I didn't see a single book.
Well, it was not a book angle, sadly.
I actually did I die the most in the game?
This
No,
game?
Fred.
No, that was
No,
me.
the
10 deaths.
average.
You're tied with Fred.
Nice. That's the bot lane.
No, Fred has two more deaths this game at least.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
on
but-
average, me and Fred are tied.
All 3.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Why you don't play now? Least deaths.
But yeah, I mean
Crazy.
I'm not playing. That.
Retire with
Yeah.
this KDA. Yes.
Oh no! I just wasn't playing these games. Oh, I was waiting.
No, you were there when it mattered the most. That's what matters.
I
Yeah,
was
you
waiting.
were there when it right.
You know when it mattered.
All I'm
Get
saying
one
is, look at his numbers, man.
All I'm saying is, do not go and watch his VOD back, Fred.
Is that how it is?
You were
This
you were
second game
flamed.
was a bit sus.
Yeah.
Was a bit sussy.
You were flamed, but it's had huge respect to Prebz for what he does. So I just couldn't keep up with half the plays. Watch it back, you'll see. It was just too much was happening. Even I was struggling with my English.
Yeah. Oxmal asks Osten, what kind of cheese were you today?
Oh yeah, that's a difficult one.
cheddar,
Cheddar.
blue cheese.
I think it was like a slightly moldy blue cheese, like slightly underripe actually, underripened blue cheese.
Tasty inside and smelly outside. Let's go.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank
you for watching, guys.
Thanks for 3 exciting games.
W in the chat.
Yeah, W in the chat. Like and subscribe. Nah, well played to OG Tau. They looked really solid in the second game. So yeah, I was kind of sweating on that one. But
thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll see you guys back in action on Thursday, right?
No.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, in it.
You've got a week off.
Yeah.
Oi, hit.
I don't have to deal with your bullshit for another week,
It's
man.
Tuesday, in it.
It's Tuesday in it. He's his, bruv.
His.
I think it's only fair we play the Sansi anthem for the outro. But yeah, Bacon, can you do the outro?
What's the outro? Is it the Shanakali?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Yeah, true.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Alright, well, I'll make it short. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, we see you guys next Tuesday. Hopefully Prebz will have been unbanned by his wife at that point. If not, me and Callum are always ready to cast. So yeah, thanks to Callum for joining me on the desk, and see you guys next week.
Well, the rift is alive and the crowd's tuned in. Ionized Esports, they're playing to win. There's a name they scream when the game's getting hot. Down in the bot lane, Sansi's the shot. From Vayne's tumble to Sivir's blade, smoking champs like Smolder, yeah, the plays are made. He's piling up crits and the chat comes alive, shouting, give us Sansi when he's taking 5. Oh, you can't ban him out no matter what you try. He'll pick Ash or Corky, taking you for a ride. Pentakills raining like fire from the sky, and the fans scream out, Sansi, that's our guy. Oh, Sansi, Sansi, the ADC king. Every game he plays, the chat starts to sing. One last turret down, his victory's true, and they beg for a Sansi interview. He's dodging skill shots like they're moving in slow-mo, with Vayne rolling and shadows landing every blow. He's calling the shots with a crossbow or spear. Bot lane's his kingdom and he owns it clear. Even Smolder's fire can't burn him down. With Sivir's boomerang he runs the town. If he locks in Jhin, man, you better believe those crits will hit harder than an arrow to the knee. Oh, you can't ban him out no matter what you try. He'll pick Ziggs or Kai'Sa, taking you for a ride. Pentakills raining like fire from the sky, and the fans scream out, Sansi, that's our guy. Oh, Sansi, Sansi, the ADC king. Every game he plays, the chat starts to sing. One last turret down, his victory's true, and they beg for a Sansi interview. Under the lights, the rift is burning. Enemy champs, they're turning and yearning. One more team fight, just let him in. You'll see Pentakill flash up on the screen. Oh, you can't ban him out no matter what you try. He'll pick Zeri or Kalista, taking you for a ride. Pentakills raining like fire from the sky, and the fans scream out, Sansi, that's our guy. Oh, Sansi, Sansi, the ADC king. Every game he plays, the chat starts to sing. One last turret down, his victory's true, and they beg for a Sansi interview. So next time you're watching, don't blink, don't stray, 'cause Sansi's coming and he's here to stay. Ionized Esports, they're taking the crown, and Sansi's the legend of every showdown. Sansi, Sansi, the fans all cheer. ADC for life, ain't no doubt here. From the depths we climb with courage and pride. Ionized Esports
Often on the top, Ilaoi stands tall. Tentacles crush, he dominates all. Volibear thunders, Renekton strikes. Each lane he plays, he brings the fight.
Monflax in the jungle, unseen and sly. Shen's protection, Vice Fist fly. With the Muumuu's tears and Ivern's care, the map is his, no room to spare. From Division 3, we carved a new path. Through every challenge, we unleashed our wrath. With passion and power, we reach for the skies. Ionized Esports, champions arise. Bacon in the mid, a master of skill. Silas and the Cali bend to his will. Harry's charm, a trick they can't break. Every move he makes, the rift will shake. Sandy on bot with Vayne and endless chase. Jane's precision, the perfect embrace. Zeri's lightning, a spark in the fray. Our ADC leads blazing the way. From Division 3, we carved a new path. Through every challenge, we unleashed our wrath. With passion and power, we reach for the skies. Ionized Esports, champions arise.
Stand strong, a shield of might. Nautilus hooks, Galio takes flight. Milio's warmth, Leona's bright flare. In every battle, his presence is there. Coach Shogun's wisdom, the guiding hand. Every decision, a calculated stand.
From Division 3, we carved a new path. Through every challenge, we unleashed our wrath.
With passion and power, we reach for the skies. Ionized Esports, champions arise. The journey continues, there's more to achieve. Division 2's ours in what we believe. Through every fight, through every lane, Ionized Esports, forever our name.